Hello, everyone.
Well, everybody, it's good to see you. Guys, they're still not going here. They're still not going, but it's good to see you guys. Figured we hop in here a little bit early and see what's going on. Good morning to everybody. Shout out to all y'all. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday. What's up, Pickle Dick? But as you can see, guys, they're still not ready. I figured we'd hop on here for an early second. What's up, Melody? What's up, Nancy? What's up, Karma? Mike? Romeo? Bree? Eric? Vic? Vicky? Gerard? Nick? Chris? Donna? Ruben? Tommy? Stoney? Julio? It's great to see you guys. Aqua? What's up, Ricky? Everybody here, man. Yeah, man. What's up? Who's from Ventura here? What's up, Kiss? How are you? Hi, Calamity Girl. It's good to see you. What's up, Jim? Yeah, I can put that up right now, so that way, let me get that out of the way so I can forget. Fat people, thank you for the shirt. Hi, Stinkins. Why don't you come sit down? So everybody can see you. Nobody can see you over there, Stankies. What's up, Elon? What's up, Dr. Disrespect, or Dr. Respect, not Dr. Disrespect. What's up, Craig? Yeah. Ready for a crazy day in LACC? Yeah, man, we need to get it. We need to get all the regulars there, like Yessie said. What's up, Yessie? Need to get Mr. Harlan in his life. Need to get that going. We need to get it going, man. We'll take a look at the bay. A beautiful day with the Coast Guard there in San Diego at the San Diego webcam. Oh, let me get that out of the way, too. Let me get the camera out of there because Stinkins is over there. Not even over here. He's in the hallway. Did I fix the Zoom problems? Pretty much. You know, Ricky, I got to be honest. It wasn't bad when we started, and as we went on with test number 2 and 3, I went back and watched the video, and it's fine. I'm not going to change it any. I don't know why some people hear an echo or reverb, because I don't hear any echo or any reverb. Again, I understand that it's a little different sounding because, again, they may be on a phone and in a room that's kind of echoey, and then you're listening through a monitor and not the normal sound, the 12-channel mixer. But it's good enough. It's definitely good enough. And trust me, I wouldn't want to have people sounding funny. And I heard zero echo, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Some people maybe had a second device on or something. I don't know. But I watched the whole video, and it was over almost an hour that we were on there doing that shit. And no problems. Porting in from Bama. Oh, shit. Go Tide. Roll Tide. What's up, Bunny Rabbit? Shout out to you and the rest of Bloomington, Indiana. Well, all of Indiana, really, not just Bloomington, of course. But trolls, you think, Jonathan? Could be that, too. Well, there's still people saying it now. Not that makes any difference. Controls can still come in. Sounded crystal clear. Same with me, Oregon. So, again, that's why I said it's definitely doable. It sounds good. I don't want these people coming on and sounding funny. And so, yeah, man, I'm happy with it. Oh, they got the fishing boat going? Get it. There's the fishing charter. Shit, yeah. Taking out the chum nets. Getting those sardines. Fill up on some sardines and bait. Get some damn bait. While you're filling up on that bait, go out, go fishing for a couple days. Have a good time. Well, Doug, I wish I could say the same, but I shall never. I shall never. Let's see. Why is that like that? Is it? Let me do this. Okay. Oh, is that it? There it is. There it is. That's what I wanted. Yeah, so I think it was good. I think the test went good. Shout out to Colton for helping out. I want to tell you, Captain, I don't even give a shit about freeing anybody from chat prison. I went last night to go see Pug Nuts thing. Their name's not in there. Anybody I knock out, your names just disappear. So try not to spam and be a dick. How's about that? Because I don't just kick people out for nothing. What's up, Terry? It's good to see you, Terry. Good Morgan. Yeah, they're still not here. We're still waiting. 75 and glorious. Yes, it's 73 here. Nice, pretty day. Ah, you're welcome, Terry. You're welcome. Try to give you as best as I could, as I don't have much left. You know what I mean? At least here, all the rest of it's at the site where they sell it, not me. What does my shirt say? It says fat people are harder to kidnap. It's true though. Well, I didn't do the second one. It was just the first one. They wanted their original name back, and I went and seriously looked for it and can't find it. Not on YouTube, not on Restream. And that's where they got kicked out. So I don't quite know. You know, I don't understand the deal with the way that does it, because there's more that's happened so many times. Even with lobster, I swear on everything that I love. Okay, that I can't find lobster's name on there. That's why I was asking, what's your like real name? Maybe it's under your real name and not a screen name, which it should be on the screen name. But no, look at all the pelicans, dude. Pelicans know all the fishes there. They're getting all that bait. So all the sardines go everywhere. The pelicans are like, oh hell yeah, let me get a couple sardines, little anchovy. All them bait fishes. Pelicans are dicks. They can be pesky little things, you know. They'll bite your bait, they'll bite your lure, and then you gotta reel them in and pull the fucking lure out of their mouth. And yes, it can be a bit much sometimes with those little guys. That's how it is, Allison. You know, I don't know what to say. You're positive YouTube sham bans people for saying certain things or phrases. Oh, for sure, Jesse. Yeah. But that's more like the streamer versus the people that are talking in the stream, I think. I did, Jason. Thank you so much. And I got the other piece too, Jason. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I was waiting to see your name in there. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's an awesome gift. We shall wear it soon, if you know what I mean. But yeah, man. Yeah. What's up, Garrett? Just waiting for these dicks to get to work. It's only 10:16. They were supposed to start 16 minutes ago. My watch is slow. What's up, Heaven? How are you? Lobster might have changed his account name. I mean, again, he says it was under Lobster, and I'm pretty sure it was, and I'm looking for Lobster, and I can't find it. So he said his name was like Frank or Mike or something, so I got all the Franks and Mikes and undid them, but apparently that didn't work. So yeah, I don't quite understand why it does what it does. They definitely be fucking me over. Thank you, Talvish. Appreciate you, Talvish. Did I reject your Cash App? No. Let me see. No. One from Talvish just popped up. I rejected nothing. Oops, shit. I rejected nothing. Yeah. Facebook, Instagram, parent Meta sued by California and 32 other states. Wait, for what? Come on. Sued by California and 32 other states for allegedly harming children's mental health. Interesting. So let me go look at the Cash App. Let me make sure that's nothing going on here. Talvish sent 2. Thank you, Talvish. Dustin Cook sent 1. And that's it. I don't have any from anybody else. Not today, anyways. Maybe it's delayed. Sometimes, gets a little delayed. Mark, most people just send it to the P.O. box. So if you can send me a direct message on one of the other, like if you click the link tree up there. Is the link tree up? I'm pretty sure I put it up. If not, let me do that. You can click that link tree that I just put in the chat room right there, and then you can message me on any of the sites, and I'll send you the address. Let me go here. Let's do. Let's go there. Let's go here. Oh, it's not what I want. Pin message. Okay, sweet. Sweet. I did, Lonnie. It's great to see you. Thank you again for the awesome stuff. Man, you always send me all the great stuff. I appreciate you and Catherine and all you guys. And always Jason, always sending me all these cool things, man. All these cool things. Yeah, Rooster, yes. I know you guys have asked, and again, it's just I was so busy with Colton. As you saw last night, we did a 1-hour Zoom test and all this, the multicam, the new gifts, fixing stuff that broke. So we've got it pretty much all dialed in, knock on wood. So, yeah, I think what I want to do is two things. I want to work on new merch. And I want to work on new emojis. So you guys have new emojis to work with in Twitch, and those two things I think are the next kind of step. It's a good color on me. You like the gray? Shit, yeah. I like it. So yeah, just give me a little time. We'll get it going. How old is Stinky? Stinky will be 4 in April. Believe it or not, he's getting old fast. He's already going to be 4 years old. And there he is, huh? Thank you. As soon as I say your name, you come inside, huh? Is that what it is? You wanted to say hi to everybody? Where is you? There he is. There he is. He's over there hiding. There he is. I love him. I love him. Come here. Oh, no, here. Everybody wants to see us, thank you. Why don't you lay down right there with Daddy? Why don't you lay right there so Daddies can see you the whole time? He's a senior citizen now? Yeah. You know what's funny is, again, I was going over like how much I'm supposed to feed him, right? And you have the large can of tuna and you have a small can, right? I give him 2 small cans. That's what the doctor told me after he was overweight. Now, I read that 2 small cans is a little less than 6 ounces. It's like 5.8 ounces of food. But for a cat that's 3 years old, that's 10 to 15 pounds, they should be having 9 ounces of food, 8 to 9 ounces of food a day. So I'm feeding him less food than I should. That's probably why he lost so much weight so fast. But I almost feel like he's too hungry, like he's not getting enough food. And that's why he bugs me a lot, for food. So I don't know what to do other than maybe bump his food up a little more. But I just don't want him to get the big old belly. Huh, baby boy? I love ya. Yeah, Papa loves ya. Whole bunch. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. Where are these ding-dongs? Are they going to come to work today? Is it like another day where it's another vacation or something going on? Yours does the same thing, so I don't know. You should see my tortoise. The cat's just 20 pounds. Makes other cats look. Yeah, Stoney, my friend Stefan, he's got a neighbor cat that lives there. His name is Hebe. This is the cutest cat ever. And I swear it's the biggest cat I've ever seen. He looks like he swallowed a basketball. I'm telling you, it looks like an entire basketball is in his belly. That's how big he is. No joke. No, it's wet food, Chirpy. It's all wet food, no dry food, because that's a problem. They told me, hey, let's put him on dry food or whatever, and then I did, and he wasn't drinking enough water. And then he got that whole infection, and man, it just really fucked him up. So I took him off that and put him back on the wet food. And he loves the wet food. He likes the dry food too, but the problem with the dry food is he doesn't drink enough water. And this wet food is very watery. So it's giving him water whether he wants to drink water or not, kind of thing, So I just try to figure out what the correct, amount to really feed him, I spaced him out, Ava, man. In fact, right now, the 2 small cans, like I told you that I give him, I cut it into 4 feedings. So each half can. Oh, here we go. Finally, guys. Half can. Here we go, ladies and gents. Here we go.
Good morning and welcome to this meeting of your Los Angeles
Boy, it's
City
packed.
Council.
They got the sheriff department there.
Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. I'm Paul Krikorian, President of the City Council, and we're ready to begin today's meeting.
Classic
Public comment
loaf.
will be taken today both in person in the council chambers and by teleconference. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
What's up, Tuckery?
Blumenfield, De Leon, Harris, Dawson, Hernandez, Hutt, Krikorian, Lee, McCosker, Padilla, Park, Price, Brahman, Rodriguez, Soto Martinez, Yaroslavsky.
He eats outside. He goes and eats grass and then he barfs.
Thank
Look
you.
at him.
Mr. Herman, sit down. You're not allowed to be in the center aisle. Sit down immediately.
He's
or
got a
you'll be
swastika
removed from
and
this
he's
meeting
flicking
pursuant to
everybody
Rule
off.
12. Sit down.
An asshole, dude. He's such an
All right.
He's already pissed.
First order of business, please.
Look at him. He's already,
Approval of minutes of
already
October
red in the
20,
face.
2023.
Councilmember
Jesus.
Lee moves. Councilmember Soto Martinez seconds. Next.
Caller.
Mandatory resolutions for approval.
Councilmember McCosker
Oh, he's
moves.
like a little
Councilmember
kid.
Hernandez seconds.
You just can't sit
next.
down.
Mr. President, today is Tuesday. It's time for the flag salute.
All right. Thank you. Councilmember Blumenfield, could you
Dude
please
wakes
lead
up
us
pissed.
in the pledge?
I would be honored if I can ask everyone to rise.
I don't know why the
Place your
sheriff's
right
there
hand
today.
Over your heart.
Maybe they're getting honored. Who knows?
Again, I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Not usually
of the
there.
United States of America.
They do watch the
and to the
building.
republic for which it stands.
Other than the police.
One nation under God.
Usually the sheriffs do the
indivisible,
outsides,
with
you know.
liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk. Let's run through the agenda, please.
Yes,
Who are you
sir.
talking about,
Items
420
1 through
Warlock?
9 are items noticed for public hearing. Items 10 through 20 are items which public hearings have been held. Items 21
guns is
through
there.
24
Herman
are
is
items
there.
which public hearings have not been held. Item 25 is a closed session item waived by the Planning
Yeah,
and
it's like a
Land
little
Use
thing,
Management
sorcerer. It's like a
Committee.
little
10
little
votes
kid.
are required for consideration.
All right. Without objection, those items are now before us. Do members have any
Scoria, sorry.
items that they would like to call
Flying
special?
up so fast. Sorry. Scoria. Yeah, it's like being in elementary school.
Councilmember Soto Martinez.
Council President, I'd like to call item 10 for a separate vote, please.
Item 10.
Yes, please.
Very good. Councilmember De Leon.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I'd like to take item number 22 and refer it back to Plum Committee.
Without objection, that'll be the order.
All right, let's get this going, too.
Councilmember Price.
President, I'd like to recuse myself from item 23,
course.
as my wife's employer has worked on this project. And out of an abundance of caution, I'm recusing myself from item 18 because as it's presented, it's not clear who is involved in these projects.
You don't want to get caught twice,
23
huh?
and 18.
Very good. Thank you.
We caught you once. We don't want to catch you twice,
specials,
right, buddy?
members? Any other specials on my right? Any other specials on my left? Going once, going twice. All right.
Yeah, Grady ain't trying to get caught up twice.
Thank you. So with that, we're now able to vote on items that have not been called special. Madam Clerk, which items are now before us?
What's up, Janelle?
Council may now vote on items 11 through 17,
One more than 10. It's
19,
11.
and 20, sir.
One more than 10.
All right. Those items are now before us. I see no members wishing to be heard, so let's go ahead and open the roll.
I just want to know something really quickly. How is it that I do a stream test for a Zoom and I have 600 people watching, but yet right here we actually have something showing and yet we can't even get 600?
Next.
How does that work? Maybe everybody's at work
Actually,
right now?
Before we go to the public comment
Maybe that's it.
portion of our meeting, we do have a couple of presentations.
Well,
and
of course
so,
we have presentations. We
why don't
always do.
begin?
When don't we?
Councilmember Blumenfield, if you're ready to begin with your presentation.
Yeah, the
you have
daytime
the floor,
stream.
sir.
Yeah. I just laugh. I go back and look at the numbers. I got like 8,000 people came to watch the test. That's just hysterical. Let's see. Hold on.
All right, going to be joined by some
Updated
folks
number,
here.
7,600 people watched the test. 744 thumbs ups. That's funny. That's funny.
Colleagues, this morning we are here to highlight the work that the city
do
is
some
doing
flow.
to harness technological advances to improve the delivery of services to our residents and to acknowledge the many private sector telecommunication companies which are partnering with the city to help address
Yeah,
the
Colton's
digital
awesome,
divide
man.
and ensure that all Angelinos have access to high quality internet, something that is no longer a luxury, it is an essential service. Today, the city's third annual Smart City Showcase will take
It was
place
Colton,
from
the guest.
12 to 4:30 in the forecourt in City Hall. This event will showcase how city departments, in partnership with the private sector and universities, are using
They're all
technology
looking
and
for a
data
chase.
to improve city operations and improve quality of life
Clickbait.
for all Angelinos. The Smart City Showcase includes an exhibit fair in which numerous city departments will present information about projects they're working on, such as tech dry-out carts containing mobile technology items available
Horrific
at LA Public
crash.
Library. BOE's use of technology and automation to assess conditions of hillside streets, and much, much more. It will include an Artificial Intelligence 101 overview, a panel discussion to explore how the city uses AI responsibly and to address homelessness initiatives and deliver services with an eye toward equity. It'll include lightning talks on ways to integrate AI solutions for local government. I invite my fellow council members, the city family, and members of the public to join me this afternoon for this important event. I'd also want to recognize the city's Telecommunications and Digital Equity Forum. This is a forum that began convening during the pandemic to address the digital divide and the resulting connectivity challenges facing Angelinos. It was during that time, during the pandemic, that the importance of getting that connectivity was really, really brought to light. And this will be resulting in addressing these issues of collaboration all around the city. The forum provides an opportunity for telecom partners of all sizes to have a seat at the table in a collaborative space. Participants have included AT&T, Charter, Spectrum, Crown Castle, Starry
Max?
Internet, T-Mobile, Verizon, WeLink, along with the Mayor's Office, City Council, city departments, all to address the digital divide. This forum is where members stepped up to support Angelinos in so many ways, and we are better for it, and we are grateful for it.
Me too,
All
Wayne.
these partners have continuously contributed
Eating up.
information on low-cost internet services that are available through the city's getconnectedlosangeles.lacity.org site, a great site to go to for folks hearing it, getconnectedlosangeles.lacity.org. All the providers have provided
Smart
support
City
and
Showcase.
supported promotion and enrollment of Angelinos into the Affordable Connectivity Program, or what most people just call the ACP program. The ACP provides federal subsidies
him
of
stop.
$30 per month for internet service. And because many telecom companies have responded and they've created $30 a month tiers of service, it effectively makes internet service providing internet service free for low-income Angelinos. It's quite remarkable and important. Unfortunately, the ACP will run out of funding early next year.
Can I get free internet?
So it is fitting
Why do
that
I gotta
I've
pay for
introduced a
internet?
resolution today calling on the federal government to make this into a permanent program.
Why do I got to pay for internet?
Beyond the work done during the height of the pandemic, the forum is a model of the public-private partnership. A level of collaboration has continued with all sorts of things, with Starry expanding its commitment to LA by providing access to low-cost internet in SRO housing communities. Spectrum launching its Spectrum Community Assist initiative in Watts, providing internet connectivity access and donating laptops
Of course it's
for
with
job skills
Spectrum.
training and technology programs at the Watts Labor Community.
And you know what we say about Spectrum?
Oh, you people can kiss the fattest part of my ass.
Check days for small businesses. AT&T providing digital literacy programming for Angelinos. WeLink providing access for free high-speed internet at Hackla communities. Continued promotion and enrollment of Angelinos into these affordable
why they're giving it to 'em for
connectivity
free, Gene.
programs.
Oh,
And
there's
most
a seal
recently, all the
there.
providers ensuring their networks were up and running during Hurricane Hillary. I want to acknowledge some of the many members of the city family who are working to make Los Angeles a true smart city that's a leader in applying technology to benefit all of our residents. First, I want to acknowledge the leadership of Mayor Karen Bass and her team on this issue, especially the Mayor's Office
has
of
she
Finance
done?
and Innovation, Deputy Mayor Gene Home, Don Comer, who's the Executive Officer and Senior Director of Digital Inclusion and Innovation. And from the Bureau of Street Lighting, our General Manager, Miguel Sangalang, Dan Caraselli, who is leading our digital inclusion efforts, and Fabian Chung, who leads permitting and co-location activities to assist telecommunications in providing better services. So I'd like to invite Don Comer from the Mayor's Office first to say a few words. Dawn?
Yeah, they love that Hillary hurricane, which was just a storm.
Thank you, Councilmember Blumenfeld, and thank you, Council, for this opportunity.
Hurricane.
We thank all of our
Wasn't even a
partners
tropical storm
for
by the time I got
your
here.
focus on this important effort, and we also want to thank our departments, as mentioned. But Council, we understand that you know how important this is for each community across the city of LA. So we thank you for your commitment to this. We thank you for your time, your special focus, and we look forward to continuing to work with you to address the digital divide and to make LA the best smart city ever. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you, Don. Next, I want to invite General Manager of Bureau of Street Lighting, Miguel Sangalang, who's been working so hard to make LA a smart, connected city.
And all the street lights don't even work.
Good morning, everybody. Just a quick story
Thanks
that
to your
I usually
houseless
share
neighbors.
with my staff to give them a reminder of kind of our past. So for the Bureau of Street Lighting, we're actually nearing our 100-year anniversary in a couple of years.
You look
And the beginning of our bureau actually harkens to when the city of Los Angeles was a tiny pueblo, about 20,000 people, and it saw the likes of New York and Manhattan and Edison and the light bulb and said, we actually deserve that too here in our communities. So this tiny pueblo decided that we wanted the latest technologies that we can deploy to create a more safe public space, right? And we've been building that over the past 100 years. Now, I say that because our name is obviously the Bureau of Street Lighting, right? And so what do we have to do with digital connectivity? It actually turns out we have a vast
be a
electrical
narcissist.
system throughout all neighborhoods in LA. And we're using that now to start helping bridge the digital divide by making that the penultimate electrical and communications network with a telecom partner. So in over the course of 3 years, we actually went permitting 16. It's that good,
Yes.
my friends. But
Hi.
shall I continue?
The what?
They'll say something in a second.
Oh, he did. Yes, he fixed the autofill and he fixed the what do you call it as well? He fixed
Just hold for a moment. Let's see if there's an announcement. And we'll try to get to the bottom right away of what that's about. Oh. Okay, no announcement. I guess we can go ahead and proceed.
And so I say all that just to say that the city itself has been actually evolving for the past few years and been hand in hand with all of our partners in the private sector. We look forward to this showcase and many more things to come in the coming years. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miguel. And next, I want to bring up someone else who's no stranger to all of us, especially when it comes to tech issues. ITA's General Manager, Ted Ross.
And Mr. Ross, before you begin, there may be momentarily another disruption. Usually they come in twos at least. And I think the next one may have an announcement. So if you could just hold, if you hear it. Go right ahead.
Absolutely. Councilmember Blumenfield, I'd like to certainly personally thank you for your leadership at this area and your advocacy for over 10 years. I know you've showed a tremendous amount of intuition and understanding, I think empathy, as well as savvy when it comes to trying to bring the different groups together. So thank you so much for that. You know, when I think about when the average person thinks about what a smart city is, I'm sure they imagine a lot of different things. Some people probably imagine the Jetsons with robot butlers and things like that. Some others, if they watch different television, may think of a sinister plot from a show like Dark Mirror, Black Mirror, right? But I think the concept of a smart city is really not that complicated. It's about ethically using technology to make life better for the diverse residents, businesses, and visitors in Los Angeles. That's really what a smart city is. It's about using digital infrastructure, apps, websites, and data tools to make government services more useful, more accessible, and easier to use. It's about digital inclusion to reduce the digital divide and help every LA community compete in our digital economy. So whether it's tackling today's pressing urban challenges or it's preparing to host the world for the 2026 World Cup or the 2028 Olympics, technology is really truly the one tool in our toolbox that gets better every year and gives us more capabilities every year. The ITA has on ita.lac.gov the LA 2028 Smart City Strategy, where we work with a lot of different departments on a lot of different efforts to really move the needle on what it means to be a smart city. So thank you so much for showing your interest and showing your appreciation for this topic, and thanks for coming and participating in this year's Smart City Showcase.
Sorry, guys. Had to take care of that part.
So
I apologize.
to wrap up, everybody come to the forecourt at noon, learn about
I miss
smart
any
cities.
fun stuff?
This
Probably
city is getting smarter every year, and we will
Yeah,
increase
it
that
seems like it's getting
exponentially.
smarter
Thank you.
every year.
Thank you very much. Mr. Blumenfield? Mr. Blumenfield,
That's
before
what I
you
think
close,
about when I think
I'd
about
like to
LA,
recognize
how smart they
Councilmember
are.
Padilla.
Hi, everybody. Very excited for today's event. As somebody who, now joining City Council is in charge of government operations, I've really enjoyed my role.
Fire alarm went off?
off?
Hey, Democrats pull fire alarms all the time.
So I'm excited for your event. Thank you, Councilmember Bloomingfield, for bringing them up and reminding everybody. And I just want to say, for reference, the TV show
love
that
fire
I watched
alarms.
that reminds me of what the future could look like is Futurama. And
Not
I
the
love
Jetsons?
Futurama, and I think what Futurama does is it kind of showcases what you talk about, right? Is that you create a city, an urban space for a diverse population.
She kinda looks like Bender.
I definitely appreciate you bringing that up. But I did want to say, the more and more committees I go to, the more departments I talk to, the more I recognize what is that common theme of what this city really needs in order to become better at strategic planning and implementing better strategic planning is a centralized bureau for their data and being able to share data. So as people are out there, I kind of challenge everybody to think about what we can do to have better shared information. Thank you.
Is that it? That's a goddamn Democrats.
Let me tell you something. Fire, 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 fire.
Who is this? Is it Mr. Herman out there playing with the
All
fire
right.
alarm?
As we close, I do just want to recognize you, Councilmember Blumenfield, as Mr. Ross noted. Over the last many years, no
Hopefully
one
the fire
has
starts.
led the charge in distributing speed and increasing access to high-speed internet, to Wi-Fi, to broadband more than you have. So congratulations, and look forward to seeing the Smart City Showcase momentarily. So congratulations, and thank you to all of you for helping, for your commitment to ensuring that we can remain on the cutting edge of digital accessibility. Thank you all very much.
Yeah, I wonder. I've never heard
All
the
right,
fire alarm
next
go
that
off.
brings us to Councilmember Soto Martinez, who will be leading us in the
Flag salute?
presentation of Good Food Day.
Good
Councilmember Soto Martinez, you have the floor.
Who's the sponsor, Subway? Good Food Day. Come eat our fresh food, fresh meat in a bag. Freshly sliced tomatoes in a bag.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you so much, Council President. I think joining me, the council member from the 1-5, Tim McCosker. And anyone else coming up here with presentation? Okay.
Come on, all you smarties. You didn't figure out how to get up there, but you're so smart. He's got a
Well, thank you
sweet
so much,
chin
Mr.
diaper with the
President.
Freddie Krueger
I'm
shirt. Shout out to the guy with the
excited, to be
sweet
here for the
neck
12th
diaper.
annual Good Food Day celebration.
I mean, what's the point, bro?
As you know,
Take the
food
neck
is
diaper
celebrated
off.
across the country.
It's not going to
each
save your
year.
Adam's apple.
Good Food Day, sorry, is celebrated across
Remember,
the
you're
country
smart.
each year to raise awareness of how our food system impacts our communities, our diets and health, the environment, animal welfare, and the economy. In Los Angeles, the Los Angeles the Food Policy Council works with elected officials and community stakeholders to create policies in
the
our
hottie?
city
I don't
that
see
improve
nobody
the
hot here.
lives of all of Angelinos to
Shit.
have access to good food, food that is healthy, affordable, and sustainable for all. As someone who grew up in an area with a lot of food deserts, and to parents who were street vendors who always had access to good food, I was a
Desert?
little more privileged in that regard. But I did recognize a lot of my neighbors and the folks I went to to school with.
Where's
did
the
not
food
have,
desert?
This privilege, and so something that still influences
Food
me today.
desert.
This year's Good Food Day theme is our food supply chain and climate sustainability, because we know that we need to establish good food systems that not only adopt to climate change, but also emphasize equity, health, and accessibility.
We need a good food clock.
And so joining me today is a
Next
lot
to
of folks,
the
but I do
doomsday
wanna give
clock.
a word from my colleague from the 1-5, Councilmember McCosker.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak on this. I mean, it is so critically important that we continue to build this great network of community gardens, of opportunities to bring good, healthy foods into our corner markets, because it's not just about the sort of the health and the opportunity for folks to go to a farm stand and a garden, but we can also reduce the food miles. We can reduce the miles that food travels.
I love it. So they shut everybody down during the plandemic, the scamdemic. All the mom and pops, except for the big chain stores that fed you shitty fucking food. Right? McDonald's, all that shit's still open. All the mom and pops were forced to close. And now they're here, you're telling you to eat fresh.
And
Got it.
the maitre d', or the server in this little French restaurant, was bragging about how they had local tomatoes from a place you probably never heard of, Feed and Be Fed, which is a place that our family practically grew up in at the
Give
farm.
a fuck about your fucking
down
family.
there in
Fuck you
San
and your
Pedro.
entire family.
And
Shut up
Alma
already.
Farms too is just
Let's get
such
to the
a
fucking
great
business.
and unique and wonderful place, because not only are they growing local foods and reducing those food miles, but they're also bringing folks into the farm to work the farms and to learn the trades, folks that are getting second chances in our communities. So there's so much we can do on this day to continue to build the network of good stuff for mental health, physical health, community health on Good Food
Always,
Day.
John,
So,
always
Councilmember,
about
thank you so
themselves.
much for giving me a chance to speak.
Yet none of them
Thanks so
want to
much,
talk about how they
Councilmember
forced all these
McCosker.
little
And then next
mom
up,
and
I'd like
pops
to
to
bring
shut
the
down.
Councilmember from the new 9th,
None of that.
Councilmember Curran Price.
Oh, the federally
Thank you,
federally
Councilmember.
indicted.
Really appreciate that.
Here he is. Shout out to him.
In helping us recognize the importance of
Shouldn't you be in court, bro?
Recently, I was proud to join with the community celebrating Central Avenue, the Farmers Market's 20th anniversary of service. And I just want to acknowledge the tremendous strides that the Farmers Market has made. over
Fucking
these years
Grady
in
over here.
addressing the
Shady
food
Grady, right?
issues in South LA.
Exactly.
Let's give it up for our Central Avenue Farmers Market. Would you just stand up? As has been mentioned earlier,
How long
too
until they
our
tax
neighborhoods
the shit out of
suffered
the
from limited access
farmers market?
to obtaining fresh farm-to-table options and high-quality goods. But thanks to the vision and tireless efforts of the Central Avenue Farmers Market, we've had a vibrant marketplace where fresh fruits, vegetables, and totally sourced products are abundant week after week after week. And we thank you. Every Thursday, rain or shine, this vibrant farmers market showcases an array of vendors, increasing access to fresh, nutritious food while promoting education, awareness, and building community spirit. So again, I just want to thank Alex and the team for being accessible to our families and for creating a healthier community, not just in South LA, not just in the 9th District or in South LA, but in our city. So again, we thank you for being our good food champion in South LA.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Price. Next up, I'd like to bring the Councilmember Heather Hutt. Sorry.
They're booing her.
Thank
I love
you
it.
so much, Councilmember Soto Martinez. And thank you, President Krikorian.
You know she heard
Hello,
it. I
everybody.
heard it.
I'm happy to highlight a true treat to our community that has nourished our bodies and our souls. Carmen and Kara founded a prosperity market out of the desire to create economic impact in Los Angeles. This is a farmer's market on wheels, and as well as a food truck. They feature Black farmers, food producers, and chefs throughout Los
don't see
Angeles
Stacy,
to bring
Mark.
our community
I'm
access
looking back
to
there. I don't see
healthy,
her, though.
affordable foods, create jobs, educate
I don't
the
see Mr.
community.
Sachs. Oh, Mr.
long-term
Spindler's there.
healthy
He's
food
walking in
habits.
right now.
And I tell you, this summer I had the best yellow meat watermelon from one of the events. It was amazing, and it was trucked down from the Central Valley from a black farmer. The market blesses us with delicious seasonal treats and has collaborated with over 100 vendors and fed over 8,000 people since it started in 2019. The Prosperity Market is more than just a great marketplace. It's a symbol of the brighter future of our community and a future where we're educated on the importance of health and how we can support one another. So I have Cara and Carmen with us right now, and I'm just really happy about the work that they're doing as two women. And it's not just in the 10th district, they go throughout the city of Los Angeles. So thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, it's always got to be about race. They always push the color
Thank
of
you
the
so
race.
much, Councilwoman.
They
Hutt.
wonder why people
Next
are
up, I'd like
divided.
to invite Alba Velasquez, the Executive
Couldn't just be a
Director
farmer.
of the LA Food Policy Council,
Whether white,
to share
black,
a bit
Asian,
more about LA Food
Latino.
Policy Council and what it means to the good food, to be a good food champion.
Good morning.
She's laughing.
Esteemed council members
she heard
and
the
fellow
boo.
attendees, my name is Alba Velasquez and I represent Los Angeles Food Policy Council. For the past 12 years, Los Angeles Food Policy Council has had the honor and privilege of leading and participating in the annual Food
Gotta be
Day
Mr.
celebration here in our city. As many of you know, Food Day is a nationwide celebration of healthy, affordable, and sustainably produced food. It also is a grassroots movement for better food policies, and Los Angeles has always been at the forefront of this movement, thanks in no small part to the collaboration and effort to many in this room.
RMG.
USC recently
it's the
came out with a
mongoose.
report that gave the
Look at the
striking
tail,
update
not over here
that there are
in my
more
mouth.
Angelinos
tail.
experiencing hunger
While I bite
today
you.
than there were at the peak of the pandemic. 30% of households in Los Angeles that are experience food insecurity, and heartbreakingly, 4 out of 10 of these households have children in them. We are also the third largest global gas emission comes from our food system. All of this to say is why it's very important to recognize Good Food Day, recognize the champions that are working towards making food healthy, affordable, and fair for all.
You're smashing, Adrian.
During our Food Day celebration, we also want to take a moment to honor the good food champions from across the city. Each council member has the special privilege of nominating an individual or an organization from their district.
Will,
A true
as much pot as I
testament to those
smoke,
who are
I do realize that it's 2 O's in that 2 and not 1. I'm not going to the pot. I smoke too much pot. That would be 2 O's.
an advocate for food equity, sustainability, and community well-being.
You're welcome, Will.
They possess a deep understanding of food system complexities and dedicate themselves relentlessly to its movement, be it through policy reform, community engagement, or the promotion of sustainable practices. It is a privilege to spotlight those who tirelessly work to reshape our city's food landscape as we celebrate and uplift their dedication. It brings me immense pleasure to also invite Councilmember Soto Martinez back to the podium. He will lead us in honoring all the good food champions across the city
There
of
you
Los
go,
Angeles,
Randy.
showcasing
Thanks
their
for putting that up
commendable
there.
effort and the significant impact that they've made in their respective communities.
Thank you so much, Alba.
As stoned
next
and
up,
stupid as
I'd
I
like to
am.
hear directly from one of the good food champions.
Oh, remember,
that we're honoring
madam,
here
they're
today.
over here making fun of
Rick's
me.
Produce got
If you're
their
gonna
start
make
in
fun of me, you
2007
damn sure
in
better
East
spell the shit
Hollywood
right.
Farmers Market, and ever since they've been a community staple in East Hollywood and Silver Lake, making
Had-
quality
had he
low-cost
not dug
produce
into
available
me,
for the entire community.
we wouldn't have got
All of
it.
Their produce is sourced locally from Rick's
Fuck
Farm.
with the bull,
and
you
their
get the
work really
horns.
embodies the goals of a healthy and sustainable supply food chain. So without further ado, I'd like to present Rick from Rick's Produce.
There's no such thing as smoking too much pot. Well, you don't have to convince me.
Thank you, Council. Thank you for that introduction. Hello, my name is Rick Dominguez
up,
from
Rick?
Rick's Produce, certified California farmer, hailing from Fallbrook, San Diego. With pride and passion, I've dedicated serving the Los Angeles community through local farmers markets since 2007. In 2017, I seized the opportunity to establish a storefront farmers market in East Hollywood, dedicated to providing our community with fresh, local, and sustainable produce 7 days a week. I am deeply grateful for this incredible honor. I want to express my heartfelt thanks to District 13 and the Los Angeles Food Policy Council for this recognizing our efforts. This award is not just a testament.
Clint, it's just vaporizing. You know, it vaporizes it into the bag. And then you just hit it. Simple.
Your belief in our mission, it fuels our passion, and for that,
Because I'm not smoking, technically. I'm
These awards
vaporizing.
not just an acknowledgement of the past, it also motivates our future.
I'm good,
projects.
Tio. Good to see you, buddy.
As an
Just get in
Angelino and a
here.
Mexican immigrant, I intimately grasp the challenges of food insecurity
What's up,
in
Brock?
our communities.
Hopefully
This
we hear from you
personal
today.
understanding fuels my dedication
Brock in
to
the house,
ensuring that
baby.
no one goes hungry, and is what motivates and continues to our efforts of providing accessible fresh produce to those in need. We embarked
No,
on
I don't
our
have
farm
it
fresh produce
long enough,
distribution
Stoney.
journey in 2020.
You smoke it
amid
fast
the
enough.
challenges of the pandemic.
Doesn't taste stale at
Partnering
all.
with East Hollywood Neighborhood Council, LA Children's Hospital, and CD13, we initiated a mission that hasn't wavered.
They're really
Every other
smooth,
week,
Darkness.
We distribute 100
You
boxes
don't hear me
of
coughing.
local fruits and veggies. to
Except
our
for when I'm
community.
dabbing in here.
I'm deeply honored to
The
be
dab
in a
hits
position
fucking
where I
hard.
can make a meaningful
Hold on.
difference by connecting people with nourishing food.
Oh, please.
Again, thank you from the bottom
Oh,
of my
please.
heart
Come
for
on.
this recognition and believing in the power of good food to transform lives. Thank you.
It's Mr. Herman and Mr.
Thank you so
Spindler
much, Rick.
just flicking
I also
off
want
the
to
camera
take a moment to
the whole time.
recognize the other good food champions from across the city that we have here today in Chambers. If you hear a name, please stand up to be recognized. From CD1, we have the Lincoln Heights Certified Farmers Market. From CD2, we have Reverend Dr. Luis Logan Gobin representing the North Hollywood Interfaith Food Pantry. From CD3, we have Follow Your Heart Cafe and Market.
Where are they?
From CD7, we have Chef Art Luna of Lenchitas Commercial Kitchen. All right.
Where are they? Oh, they must be.
From CD8, we have Sila, CLA, or Sila, CLA. We already recognized, but please give another round of applause to the Central Avenue Farmers Market from the New 9th. And another round of applause for the Have Prosperity Market from CD10. From CD11, we have the West LA Community Coalition. From CD12, we have Greg Smith and the LAPD Devonshire Pals Youth Center Pod Farm. And again, from CD15, we have Alba Backyard Farms
Classic
Fed and
loaf.
Be-Fed. So with that, I would like to present the resolution recognizing today Good Food Day LA of 2023.
Thank you,
I know he reads
Mr.
as good-
Soto
as
Martinez.
well as I
And
do.
Before you close, there are some members on the queue that would like
I'm
to be
high.
heard. I'd like to start with Councilmember Hernandez, followed by Councilmember Rodriguez.
At least I got a little
Thank you,
excuse.
Council President.
I got low IQ
Thank
and
you,
I'm high.
colleague, Councilmember.
Shit,
Soto
yeah,
Martinez
look at
for
her
bringing
all done
everybody
up today.
together, for organizing this presentation and bringing
She's showing
us
off some titty.
and uplifting these
got
folks
the
who are
sheer
helping
outfit.
improve and expand our food systems. I'm thrilled to be honoring the Lincoln Heights Certified Farmers Market as a CD1 Good Food Champion. I'm joined today by
They
Bia
got the
Felix,
cast on their
who's
leg,
right
too. I didn't
there,
even notice that.
and Vera Padilla, who are
They got
representing the farmers
the
market.
walking boot.
They are an amazing farmers market right in the historical part of Lincoln Heights on Broadway. This local market brings together
Mood.
people from across the neighborhood
Mood.
and has fresh produce, prepared food, arts and crafts, and local vendors selling their merchandise. This farmers
a
market
boot.
also accepts EBT, WIC, and will even double your EBT through their Market Match program. We have many areas in CD1 that are food deserts with food grocery stores and even fewer healthy food options, like in Chinatown. There's not one grocery store. So I'm incredibly grateful that we have the Lincoln Heights Farmers Market, making fresh, healthy food accessible and affordable in our district. We must do more to address food insecurity and ensure that even families, all families across Los Angeles have access to low cost and high quality food. So thank you again to the Lincoln Heights Farmers Market, Bia, for everything you do to make that place an event that people continue to go to each week. And if y'all want to go, it takes place every Wednesday from 3 to 7. So I welcome you all to join us.
Right,
and thank
Jeffy?
you again, Council Members Hugo Soto Martinez, for bringing this together, and the LA Food Policy Council for the work you all do every day. Thank you. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you.
Jimmy,
Councilmember Rodriguez,
EBT is
followed by
like it's
Councilmember
food
Lee.
stamps.
Thank
It's
you,
just
Mr.
on a
President.
card,
Thank you,
so
Mr.
it's
Soto
harder
Martinez and all my colleagues
sell
for
it.
helping to bring in these incredible
So people
food
buy
champions.
shit and then they sell it.
You know, for
then
many
take
of
the
us
money and
who
do what they
have
want with
food
it.
deserts in our communities.
Holy shit.
You all represent
Look at all
a
those
huge
boats.
closing of that
Holy
gap,
shit.
making quality foods,
God
healthier
damn.
foods available
There
for
ain't no
so many
space.
of our working class families. that would otherwise not have any opportunity to access through the availability of EBT, through all of these methods of closing those gaps. You know, we've seen, and my colleague, Mr. Price, was a huge champion of this during the pandemic, even when we were trying to hold many of these grocery stores accountable by providing hero pay. They were threatening to close their doors and abandon many of our communities from
Well, they
providing
thought it'd
that
make it harder
fundamental,
for them to sell because
necessity that so
the
many of
stamps
our
were so easy to
communities need,
sell,
and that's
Jason.
access
But
to
you know
food.
how people are.
And
They
so
they
you all
figure ways around it.
represent an important part of how we close that gaps for our communities, and we know it's no small feat. For
Yeah,
each
as
of
long
you.
as they,
It is a labor of
as long
love.
as they accept
And,
EBT,
you know,
sure.
Mr. Soto
Jack in the
Martinez,
Box, all those
so,
places accept it.
Heart
Most
of,
grocery
Heart of the
stores
Canyons
accept
Farmers
it.
Market, and Colleen Rao is here. She's the founder. I had two on my list, and the reason why I had two is because the Valley always
I have
gets
no
shortchanged,
clue,
so I'm trying
Rob.
to make up for that. You know, Colleen and through just
Not sure, John.
through a tremendous effort of
Somewhere in
a
San
sense of
Diego, could
community.
be.
And it's really hard to get farmers markets started. You know, you have Hollywood, Silver Lake, Studio City.
Yeah, because you guys make it so hard and regulate the shit out of it, idiots. If this people could just show up and sell their shit, they'd be there everywhere.
Funding to convene all these farmers to come together, but in a lot of working class communities, it's really a struggle. It's a combination, it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy of whether or not you can get the participation for the farmers to come, but in order to get the participation, you need the farmers to come, and it's constantly a chase. And so I want to thank Colleen and the whole community.
You're watching too, though,
in,
Sauce.
The
So-
Sunland Tahunga foothills communities that have come
And?
together, pulled this together. We did the official grand opening not long ago, and it's a space of convening. It's a place of community that comes together where people can have access to these quality foods that are so important.
They have
But-
cannabis
and
farmer
just
market
this
until
weekend
again these
through LA
assholes
Repair
made it
have
to where
funded some,
they didn't want
a
it
new
anywhere in
farmers
LA
market
County.
that is being held in
You absolutely
Pacoima that we
did. You had to
just
do
did a
underground.
groundbreaking- or had
Where
a,
dudes would come in,
grand
30
opening
different
on.
growers, and
But these are really
buy the shit at
important
10 bucks
efforts
a
for the
gram
city
or
to
whatever,
fund. And I
8
wanna
bucks a
thank
gram.
Mr.
Good weed,
Price,
not
I
shitty
was
weed.
happy to be a
Because they weren't
co-conspirator
getting
with
taxed
you
on it.
on the good food
They'd make good
zones
money.
to
You'd
making
get
sure
good
that we
weed. We'd all be happy.
permanently close those
But not
food
anymore.
gaps and accessibility issues for many of our working communities. But I just wanted to take a moment. Thank you, Colleen, for being here. Chef Luna, who was not able to be here, Lenchitas, created a commercial kitchen specifically to help close the gap for a lot of the food vendors that need access for that shared kitchen space to be able to do that food preparation in a safe manner. And so I want to thank all of you for being part of the solution in a city that so often finds itself desperately reliant upon, in some circumstances, corporate
Right, Balti.
grocers that don't always fulfill the needs of what we have, the demand that we have in our communities. So thank you for all being great food champions, for helping to close that gap, and let us continue to work
Yeah,
together
50.
to help continue to close those gaps so that we can eliminate the food disparities that exist in our city permanently. Thank
She
you.
loves to hear herself talk, champion herself and how she did everything, and never talks
Councilmember
about
Lee.
how they help close
Thank you, Mr.
everybody
President.
down. All the
Colleagues,
mom
I
and
wanted to
pops
stand up to
left
recognize
Jack in the
our
Box
CB12
open, left
food
McDonald's
champion, who
open.
is, near and dear to my heart.
All the
because it's
people that they
located
get
at the
kickbacks
youth
from, I'm
center
sure
that
of
I
it.
have volunteered and worked at for many, many years. It's the Devonshire Palace Youth Center. If they would mind standing real quick to be
They
recognized.
want you to eat healthy.
Devonshire,
And we were
Palace,
extra long with the
partnered
lockouts.
with,
They're still
Council
firing
C12
cops and
DeVito
firefighters to
build a
this
shipping
day
container
because they won't
to
fucking
really
vaccinate.
build what is going to be the future of indoor
Okay?
urban farming.
There you go.
So it uses 99%
Still right now.
less water.
But they don't want to talk about that. That's
we
too
can
real.
turn out, if we have the correct cycle on different, like, let's say, butterhead lettuce, we can turn out.
And this is the latest guy to be
120
indicted,
pounds
ladies and
a
gentlemen,
week
just so we know.
In fresh produce.
Federally
that we can
indicted.
that we do deliver to our local
By an
marginalized
ethics commission
communities.
for
And
taking gifts,
this is just,
money, trips to Las
always
Vegas,
an opportunity at this youth
helping
center
people he shouldn't have
to
helped.
teach our young kids, because it's never too early
Read
to
on 'em.
teach
John
them
Lee.
to be good stewards
Google it.
of Mother Earth. And this is really going to be something that I think we're going to see throughout the city, because it uses, just like I said, 95% less water. It uses a fraction of the land, and we're able in a cycle to turn out 120 pounds a week. And so I just wanted to applaud them.
Yeah,
and
don't
thank
you
them.
remember the guy who says all the time was making fun of him, saying, "God, you could have got all these trips, but you went to Vegas where my grandparents live."
Thank you so much.
It's exactly
Mr. President,
verbatim what
Mr.
he had said to
Soto-Martinez
him.
And all of the members who brought this before us. I just
All
wanted
that?
rise
You went
today
to Vegas?
recognize, CLA and Summer Vernon, who's with us today.
You didn't
If
go
could
to
stand up and let
Hawaii,
people clap for you.
go to Barbados, or somewhere nice, the French
CLA,
Riviera.
has for years operated the
Look at him back
Crenshaw,
there.
Farmers Market.
Change the cam.
A few years ago, just after the city passed the $15 an hour minimum wage, one of the big giant corporation run supermarkets in South LA on Crenshaw and Slauson, a big giant corporation where the CEO makes about $18 million a quarter, decided they couldn't provide groceries at Slauson and Crenshaw anymore. And in the wake of that, not only do we have food deserts in South LA, but mostly corporations are actively creating new ones and creating more spaces where there are food deserts. And I was so happy when our office and the neighborhood went to CLA and said,
It's a
people in
bank
this
desert,
neighborhood
if
need
anything.
food. They're seniors.
Go to South LA and
it's not
see-
easy for
and
folks to
Google,
just
like,
get in
the
the car and
ATM.
drive to the west side.
You're going
get
to 7-Eleven,
food.
Holmes. You're
Is
going to
there
the liquor
any
store,
way
paying
you
$3.50
all
to get
can
your money.
do a
$5.
farmers market in this space? And they just took a couple days and they came, and every Saturday for several months now at Crenshaw and Slauson, starting at about 8 in the morning, we have the Crenshaw Farmers Market there at Slauson and Crenshaw. And it has been a boon to our community and really stepped in the gap in a very material way in a situation where, again, not only do we have food deserts, food deserts are actively being
One on
created,
Central and Manchester,
and
Gene?
it is because of farmers markets.
I mean,
and
I'm not telling you there's
organizations
no
like
banks,
CLA
but
and folks like
certainly
Summer,
not like it's in
that our
other
community
areas
is
where there's a
wading
bank
through that
every
crisis.
goddamn
And so
block
thank you, and
or
thank you
two.
for being here, and thank you to the council members who brought this to us today.
Yeah. Go to some other areas and do that same thing. Look for ATMs, and they're fucking everywhere.
All right.
Bank every 2 blocks.
Thank you very
some
much,
sort of bank.
Councilmember Soto Martinez.
Chase,
and to
Wells
all of
Fargo,
our
Bank of
honored
America,
guests.
something.
This is always a great day every year when we celebrate Good Food Day because it's about so much more than food. And I'm so pleased to recognize the North Hollywood Interfaith Food Pantry and Dr. Louise Sloan Gobin as a great example of that in CD2 for 40 years now? 40
Hope so,
years.
Cal.
The North Hollywood Interfaith Food Pantry has met the needs of the most vulnerable in our community, not just by providing
Our
food,
community.
but by providing that
I mean,
human
their
connection
community.
as well.
'Cause you don't
And
live in their same
doing
community.
that, it's brought together
Let's be
an
honest.
entire community of support.
Let's go see where you live, Paul.
It's about more than food. It's about bringing people
Sure, your
together.
house
It's
is
about
pretty
tending
nice,
to
Paul.
their human needs as well as the
No
the
food
needs,
desert there,
that
Paul.
they have for
Stacked
good food.
fridge,
And so
Paul.
I'm
Like,
grateful
you didn't even go and
to
get
the
the
North
groceries.
Hollywood Interfaith Food Pantry. I'm grateful to all of those who are being honored today. So thank you very much, Mr. Soto Martinez, for bringing us all together to celebrate Good Food Day in the city of Los Angeles. All right. Thank you all very much.
Want you guys to know today is Good Food Day. Mark it down on your calendars. October 24th, Good Food Day.
All right, we're going to take up a few items of business before public comment, but
Uh-oh.
before we do that, because we had a number of people who have signed up to speak today on item 22.
You're not gonna let them talk all anyways.
You will be welcome to do so, but I do just want to let everyone know that we will not be acting on item 22 today. That item, at the request of Councilmember De Leon, has been re-referred
Did he say
to
honor?
committee, so it will be taken up by the Planning and Land Use Management Committee, and we will not be taking that item up today. So you're welcome to stay if you'd like to provide comment, but if you don't want to stick around, that's fine as well. I just didn't want you to think we were going to be acting on that matter. So with that, I'm going to go next to... So you have before you, members, a Rule 23 motion.
Uh-oh.
And so I'd like to ask the city attorney to speak
Rule
to that
23.
and the findings, please.
Yes, Mr. President. So
Stalling
first,
tactics?
council will vote on the findings. So I will read the preamble, which includes the finding language.
Bro, Homeboy
And
did
then
not-
After that, I will read in the
Bro,
motion.
there's no way
assuming
Homeboy
that
did
the
his hair
findings
today.
Are
Hold on.
approved. So,
Hold on. Look at that haircut. Hold on. We need to stop it for just 1 second. Bro, there is no way homeboy combed his hair today. There's just no way.
the preamble reads, the Inside Safe Initiative
I'm sorry.
is a proactive housing
His comb is broken.
to bring people inside
There's no
from
more
encampments and to
teeth
prevent
on the comb.
encampments from returning. This week, Council Districts 5 and 11
Maybe
are
he's using
working
the
with
other
mayor's
side of the
office
comb to comb
and
his hair?
County Supervisorial Districts 2 and 3 to address an encampment located in an area that impacts property in both the city of Los Angeles and Culver City. In June 2023,
He's coming off
the
a
county
bender.
agreed to provide funding to assist in
That
in
style,
inside
duh.
safe operations
Is that what it
in
is?
Chatsworth.
Looks
which
like he
led
fell
to an
asleep in his
agreement between
Prius
the
out
city
back.
and the county,
Woke up, walked
authorized
right
by
in here.
council action and signed by the mayor.
He drives a
After
Prius for
posting
sure.
of the agenda for today's council meeting, the county agreed to provide an additional
Thank you, Fantastic Sam's.
$1,599,800 to cover
Shout out to
motel
Fantastic
costs for
Sam's.
people living in encampments for this week's operation.
He needs to go
in
down to
Council
Fan
Districts 5
Sam's and go
11,
get him a
and
cut.
for future similar inside safe operations in council districts citywide. The city learned after posting of the agenda.
He ain't got no
that
office,
today is
John.
the
He's out
deadline
back
to
in his
accept
Prius
the
asleep.
funds.
All right, thank you. So, special.
What's his
one
name?
ha-
Favel has the,
it has been
probably has the
circulated, or
office.
is being circulated. It has been circulated. Very good. Thank you. So, the members, on a Rule 23 motion, there's 2 votes. The first vote
He's
is
the
on
backup.
the findings pursuant to Rule 23, and so that is now before
Dude,
us.
let's go.
And if there's no
1000%
members wishing to be heard on the
driver.
findings, let's go ahead and open the roll, close the roll, and tabulate the votes.
14 eyes.
Thank you. So special one is now before us for a vote on the motion.
So,
Mr. City Attorney.
Yes, so, Mr. President, I will read the motion, and then the vote will have to take place after public comment.
Thank you.
So the moving clauses of the motion read that I therefore move that council determine, as provided in Government Code Section 54954.2 B2 and pursuant to Rule 23 of the Rules of the City Council, that there is a need
Zoom
to
out.
take immediate action on this matter, and that the need for action came to the attention of the city subsequent to the posting of the agenda for today's council meeting. The city learned after the posting of the agenda that today is the deadline to accept the funds. And I further move that the mayor's office be authorized to execute an amendment to the original funding agreement to allow acceptance of the additional funding in an amount of $1,599,800 from the Los Angeles County to ensure the timely success of this inside safe operation and similar future operations.
Bro, yeah, you're
All
gonna
right,
need a
so we'll
bigger
take that
jacket
up,
there, son, soon.
following public comment.
One more Big Mac and that
so,
jacket ain't
Madam
fitting.
Clerk, Mr. City Attorney, we can go now to public comment. If you could please read.
Good thing
the
is, buddy,
instructions for public
fat people are harder to
sir.
kidnap. I can confirm.
As indicated on the agenda, members of the public wishing to offer public comment should call 669-254-5252.
There you go, public comment, guys. You wanna
Use
call in?
Meeting ID number 160-535-8466, then press pound. Press pound again when prompted.
I'll
for
pound ya.
participant ID. Once admitted to the meeting, press star 9 to request
All right,
to
guys, you want to
speak.
call in? There's the
When it
number.
is your turn to speak, an automated Zoom voice will ask you to press star 6 to unmute. Again, call 669-254-5252 and use meeting ID number 160-535-8466, then press pound. Press pound again when prompted for participant ID. Once admitted to the meeting, press star 9 to request to speak. When it is your turn to speak, an automated Zoom voice will ask you to press star 6 to unmute.
To people providing public comment, when it is your turn to speak, either at the podium or on the phone, please state which of the agenda items you would like to speak to, and/or whether you would like to
First
provide
speaker,
general
what
public
items would
comment.
you like to speak on?
You will have 1 minute per item, up to 3 minutes total for the items open for public comment. And, if you wish, 1 minute for general
Gotta
public
get the
comment.
hair in there, bro. He's got a
Please
dual
speak to
mohawk
the
going.
items before beginning general public comment.
He looks
We will
like
tell you
Ace
when your
Ventura
time
when
is
he
up.
had the two.
When
like that.
speaking on the agenda items, you must be on topic.
He had the dual fucking.
Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you are not on topic, or If we cannot tell whether you are on topic, you will get one brief warning from me or the president. At that point, you need to get immediately and clearly on topic. If you do not do so, or if you
That's
are
our
getting
city
straight off
attorney.
topic,
You'd figure he'd
you
comb
will
his hair
forfeit
before
the
he
rest
went
of
on
your speaking
television.
time, and we will move on to the next speaker. The items open for public comment are items 1 through 9, 21, 23
Do you think
through
he graduated high
25,
school in that suit?
and the Rule 23 motion on the acceptance of the additional funds. You may, of course, speak to any of the other items or anything else in the city's subject matter jurisdiction during your 1 minute of general public comment. For members of the public calling in, when it is your turn to speak, an automated message from Zoom will prompt you to press *6 to unmute yourself.
Hey, you guys could have Zoomed
If
with
you
me
do not
last
do
night.
so, council staff will prompt you once more. At that point, you need to immediately unmute yourself.
Let's be honest. Everybody who's here with the Zoom test, you know our Zoom test still, with echo or whatever, still sounded better than their shit.
Because of a brief
Come
time
on.
delay between the live meeting and the broadcast, two things are important. First, while waiting for your turn to speak, please keep an ear to the phone so you know in real time when it is your turn to press *6 to unmute. Second,
He's looking at
if
them
you are
like they're
listening to
calling.
this
Nobody
meeting
in the
on
room is
another
calling.
device, please turn down the volume on that device immediately when it is your turn to speak. Between the time delay and feedback, it will cause a great deal of confusion if you continue to listen on your other devices. Thank you.
First caller, which items would you like to speak on?
Yeah, there's Mr. Spindler right there. Look, he's in the red.
All right.
I don't see Mr. Harlan,
so again,
though, or
item
Sachs.
22,
Neither
which
are
I
there.
think a number of speakers are here about. We will not be taking up item 22. That matter has been referred to committee. And because it's been referred to committee, it is not open for public comment as an agenda item today, but you can speak to it if you wish using general public comment. So as a courtesy
a
to
clip-on
the
tie?
folks who came down to speak on that item, I'm going to call those names first. And as I call your name, if you could make your way to your left-hand side of the chambers, and then our sergeants will be able to direct you up to the podium. So I'd like to call Margarita Franco, Memphis Perez, Sofia Quinones, Clara Solis, Amy Mintier, Fernanda Sanchez, and Esmeralda Landeros.
You notice Herman and Spindler are going to be dead last. Bet. All right, hold on. I got to.
Mr. Herman, I've instructed you before. Have a seat. You're not to be wandering around in the center aisle. Have a seat, or else you'll be removed from the chambers.
Look, he's flicking them off.
Good morning.
Good morning, council members. My name is Margarita Franco, and I am a resident of Lincoln Heights. I've lived there for 40 years, and I am asking for
Look at
the
Spindler.
proposal of item 22, which is the project that is
They're sitting
that they want to
together.
develop in Lincoln Heights. I feel that this development only benefits the developer and
is
their
there. He's in the
supporters,
back
but does
with
not
his mask on.
support the community, which is a community based on family and generations and solidarity. Also, they want to remove 42 trees plus 5 cypresses, which is the home of endangered species, such as bats and raccoons. We are eco-friendly, and please, I ask also Kevin De Leon to support us in this opposition
I don't know, Roswell.
for the development. Thank you.
I mean, he's a veteran, I
Next
believe.
speaker, please.
Maybe he's got a pension of some sort and something. Who knows? Couldn't tell you. I'd be guessing.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak on.
Sure. Fernanda Sanchez, general public comment, and item 22.
So you have 1 minute for general public comment.
Yeah, it's a shame that the whole council board isn't here to hear this, but Lincoln Heights and CD14 has suffered enormously and disproportionately as a result of the pandemic. We experienced the most COVID cases and deaths, and today we are identified as a district with the most evictions filed with the courts. None of this is a coincidence. My community of Lincoln Heights has been silenced and being erased. Our appeals have been postponed 3 times now regarding the opposition of luxury development, rendering the appeal unheard. This is not a coincidence. Our working class community has to call off work to even be here at City Hall for these hearings, and we aren't allowed to comment on them when the items are postponed. This is not a coincidence. We have been denied our due process by allowing the deadline to act bypass and therefore automatically disenfranchising us. The deadline is tomorrow. This is discrimination. This is a violation of our human rights, of the democratic process by not allowing us to speak, not allowing us to present our appeal, and this is not a fair and just fight in good faith. None of
Thank
this
you.
is a coincidence. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please. Good morning.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak
Oh,
on.
Mr. Sachs.
Sofía Quiñones, public comment in 22. Con el
Yes.
permiso de mis antepasados, pido la palabra. I have 2 issues to bring up once again. There was an anti-Mexican hate crime that took place at the Raúl Muri Square. They tore down the plaque dedicated to our soldiers of Mexican descent who fought in World War II. Second, I'm here to speak to what Fernanda just spoke on. Pulling the item so that it could go forward is just unacceptable. So because there's endangered species, we'll be in court. This project goes against the Northeast Plan. The court already ruled that you have to abide by that, so we'll see you in court.
Oh, shit. And shout out to Sacramento.
Thank you.
Sacramento
Next speaker,
in the
please.
house.
Good morning.
Good
Flips
morning.
everybody
If you
off,
could
right?
Please remind us of the name that you signed up under
Yeah,
and
hair
the items
up
you would like
close.
to speak on.
It's got a wing growing
I'm
right there.
Esmeralda Landeros, and I came to speak on item 22.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for general public comment.
Okay. Oh, I already forgot what I wanted to say. The deadline for to appeal this 7-story building is tomorrow. I'm against it for many reasons, for economic and environmental reasons, but being deferred so many times, it's just really heartbreaking that we're being ignored for this. Sorry, I'm having a little brain fart. For this development that doesn't have the working class citizens in mind. The infrastructure is really old and we're being denied tests for the soil. And I didn't write anything down, but I hope Kevin DeLeon, you can fight for us and fight against this building. Thank you.
Bro,
Thank
if
you.
she wasn't out back smoking a
As our
joint,
next speaker is
like,
coming
there's
up,
just
I'm
no
gonna call
way,
a few
bro.
more
She was
names.
out back smoking a
Vincent
fat one.
Montalvo,
Came in, forgot
Terry
all of what she was going to
Gallegos,
say.
Rosalia Munoz, Andrea Ramirez,
She got
Noah
too
Garrison,
high.
Angela Gonzalez Torres, Nicole Corona.
Yeah, she's faded. Sorry, the
Jason
brain
Lee,
fart.
Memphis Perez,
I like that name,
and
Memphis Perez.
Lupe Guillen, please.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak on.
My name is Memphis Perez, and I'm about to speak on item number 22.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for general public comment.
Thank you. I, as an across-the-street neighbor to this project, don't see the benefits for the community to have this building overpowering the view of the sky whenever we glance at the park. I also stand with my neighbors in the complaint regarding the privacy that would be distorted or erased from our backyards by the height of these luxury apartments. The lack of parking there is now will not be eased by adding more vehicles from the exaggerated amount of units that will end up parking the already congested reality we faced in our block.
Yeah,
This
Cooter.
project is too big for this area, and the fact that rent starts at $3,500 per unit, it only proves that this building will not be filled with the local population that exists on a fixed below poverty budget. That, as well as other projects in the area, are setting the foundation for a wave of new population to replace the original community and set forth a new form of discrimination by affordability that only targets the local population according to their income. I fully oppose any type of monetary discrimination that is already affecting my elderly neighbors that are facing this devaluation of humanity, that now the property lines. Thank you.
this man a beat.
Good morning, council members. My name is Noah Garrison. I'm speaking on item number 22. I'm representing the law firm of Lazo and Drury and Supporters Alliance for Environmental Responsibility. I realize this item has been referred back to Plum, but I did want to note that it does not qualify for a CEQA exemption, and we would urge you to have Plum review this for the proper level of review under CEQA. Thank you very much.
What's up, Rambo?
Hello, my name is Andrea Ramirez, and I'm here to speak on item 22.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for
Everybody
general
wants
public comment.
item
Appreciate it.
22.
Thank you,
That's
guys.
that weed.
Hello, all. I stand before you today to remind you that the revolution will not be televised. I stand before you all today as a Los Angeles native born and raised, quoting the great Gil Scott-Heron. As a Florida Georgetown alumni, I have had the privilege to represent my own community in Washington, D.C. since the age of 17. As a legislative assistant and congressional correspondent, I have represented my community within our nation's capital on topics like immigration, cannabis, development zones, and food deserts. Our performative politics will not save us from our sinking ship in this post-capitalist economy. As representative in this earth, to the youth and the trees, and neighborhood city rep for District 1.7, I implore you all to reflect on your egos, for many lives depend on it. Retrograde and archaic draconian performative policy measures will not be fruitful for our city. Not Orwellian surveillance nor bandage solutions. We need honest steps towards justice and nonviolence tactics for our community of Lincoln Heights. Thank you.
My suggestion to them is stop reading so fast and try to mash everything into a time frame and just read it slower, even if you didn't finish it. Because people at least understand what you said. It's like...
Rosalio Munoz, I'm here to speak on item 22. 50 years ago, Councilman Tom Bradley came out in May in 1973 to address us
Mr. Sachs.
about how he could help us not have high-rise zoning in Lincoln Heights and maintain the kind of neighborhood we had been part of for years and years. 2 weeks later, he was elected mayor of Los Angeles. He came out, he pledged to do what the community presented to him, especially on the high-rise questions. There were others, but that was the main one.
No need to hold your inhale in.
And he brought...
Do realize it goes right into the bloodstream.
The Planning Commission head out in that summer to work with us to work out that plan, and it was passed. Now you're presenting this Planning Commission, and this City Council is contemplating a seven-story building.
Spilled some coffee.
Speaker, your time has expired. We need to move on to the next speaker.
I guarantee you smoke a joint and don't hold one hit in. Just go. See how high you are. You're going to be ripped. You're like, damn, he was
Hi,
right.
my name is Jason Lee, and I'll be speaking on item number 22 as public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute.
No need to hold it in. You're just starving
As
your
a
brain
Lincoln
from
Heights resident,
oxygen.
I really feel it's important that this project be considered with context in mind. There are schools nearby. The
Carolina?
park is next to it.
Raining.
The environmental impact must be investigated thoroughly, and we need to consider what is the makeup of this project. Who is coming into this? Who will the people living in this building be? The majority of these units are not affordable to our Lincoln Heights residents, our community members. And we need to make sure that our community can continue on, continue thriving, continue surviving. And we can't do that by having majority luxury units
Exactly,
unaffordable
Mahoney.
for our community. Please consider this thoroughly.
Now,
I yield the rest of my time.
I get that when you're just starting to smoke and all you got is a gram and 4 bowls and you want to get ripped, as high as you can. Got it. But I don't have that problem. I got 4 ounces right here, just chilling.
Good morning. You
Can't
can
smoke
please
it
remind
fast
us of the
enough.
name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak
Yeah,
on.
girl, let's get
My
it.
name is Angela, and I'd like to give general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for general public comment.
I'd like to start by acknowledging the lives being taken right now over this idea of land and ownership. That violence is here too. As president of the Highland Park Neighborhood Council, I want to first share that a letter in opposition to the 7-story Mission Road development has passed our land use committee. And secondly, that I stand with Fernanda Sanchez, president of the Lincoln Heights Neighborhood Council, and I stand with my neighbors. An injustice is occurring. President Krikourian agreed during Budget Day this year that what can restore hope to City Hall is a strong neighborhood council system. Well, we help represent CD14, where this project is being proposed, as the closest form of government to the people, which is experiencing the highest amount of eviction notices in the city. There have been nothing but obstacles. We know luxury development is not the answer. I am here to demand justice for Lincoln Heights. Thank you.
I haven't seen 50 Guns. I thought he was there. I haven't seen him, though. Doesn't mean he won't be. You know how it is. Sometimes they roll in a little late.
Hello, my name
They
is
sign
Lupe
up and
Guillen,
go outside.
I'm a longtime resident from Lincoln Heights. I'm here to, I'm opposed to item 22, and I do know that UEC used to own this land and was sold to the new developer. I also want to ask Kevin De Leon, please look at me, Kevin, that we need your support, we need your help in this cause, and meet with us in the community. Talk to us, please, because we all are opposing this. Thank you.
Yeah, nobody demanding today. Well, not yet anyways. We're not through, everybody.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak on.
Hi, everybody. My name is Nicole Corona, and I'm here to give general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute.
Representative De Leon and Representative Hernandez, please look up at me, even if for a moment, because I live in Lincoln Heights. I've been living there for over 20 years. I grew up there, and over the years, I've seen it go through a lot of gentrification and displacement of my community members, not only renters, but small businesses. We are being bought out by developers every single day, and I am here, I am not being paid, okay? I have a stake in my community, and I am here to oppose any new luxury development. The proposed project is proposing 137 luxury apartment units in comparison to 47 affordable low-income units. 47 low-income units is not enough, and it does not justify the displacement that it's going to be making in my community. It does not justify the impacts environmental that it's going to be making, and I'm here to show my opposition. I will continue to show up to every meeting to demand justice for Lincoln Heights. Thank you.
She said her last name was Corona, so I didn't.
It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now.
Yeah, I love that drop. I don't get to use it very often. People still love Corona, though. We watch at the bar. I still see them drinking Coronas all the time. Still
Arnold Sachs.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Herman.
Oh.
Spindler.
Oh, all-star lineup. And, hey, let's just get it done right now. Under or over 23. Under or over 23.
Good morning. Which of the items would you like to speak on?
I'm just speaking on this 22. Will that interfere with the rest of the agenda?
It will.
So item number 22 is not open for public comment, but you can speak to it during general. So you have 1 minute for general public comment.
Will that affect the other items that I've signed up for?
I actually can't see. I don't know which items. Which items did you sign up
Well,
for?
I signed up on the regular agenda for item number 20.
So just to clarify, this is for public comment. So which of the items that are open for public comment would you like to speak on?
Always makes it
Well, I wanted to speak on public comment. I wanted to speak on 23 and 24. And now this is a special, or this is just...
So, nope, this is a part of the normal public comment. So for 23 and 24, you have 2 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment, during which you can talk about item 22.
Well, what about the item that was special?
It's already taken a whole minute.
That's pretty
You're
stupid.
talking about the Rule 23 motion?
Yeah,
Then you
but-
can also discuss that as well.
Already
as a part
taken
of
a
the
minute.
item.
But isn't that supposed to be an extra minute?
It's a part of the item, a part of...
Yeah, but you made
Yes,
it a
so
special
it's part of your
item.
3 minutes. So you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment.
4 minutes for Mr.
Please begin with the
Sachs.
items.
I am ready.
Okay, so we'll talk about 22. I like this part. It says Supporters
So,
and
Mr.
Alliance
Sachs,
for...
item number 22 is not open for public comment. So please speak to it during general if you would like to discuss it.
Your time has started, Mr. Sachs, so you should get going now.
So what am I speaking on, 22 and 23?
You can speak on whatever items you like in general public comment.
Okay.
He just said he couldn't speak
So
on
23 and 24 refer to LAWA, LAX, and Los Angeles International Airport, which is a proprietary department. It's already been $3 billion in funding. Where the hell is the city getting $3 billion in funding? It's a disaster. LA Harbor is also a proprietary department. There's a real problem there. It's the logos.
I agree.
Um,
Logos are terrible.
I can't talk on 23, 22. I can talk on the special?
The items that are open for public comment are 1 through 9, 21, 23 through 25, and the Rule 23 motion, that is the special item.
Still fucking up.
That's what I'm asking about. 23. Okay. 22. You can't speak on 22. 21. Again, 21 refers to a parcel map. No Quimby fees again. You have eliminated Quimby fees. Quimby fees are important, aren't they, for public parks? Well, if you don't have Quimby fees, then you have no public parks. This area right across the street hasn't been developed. Why don't you turn that into a community garden? I heard somebody mention there's no grocery store in Chinatown. There's no grocery store in Little Tokyo either. There's no grocery store south of 8th Street, 7th Street, in the whole area. What the hell's going on? This item number 22, which I can't talk about, but I'll talk about the environmental responsibility representatives. How can it be an environmentally responsibility when the city has the shittiest air in the country? It's failed over 25 years. It's a basin of dirt. How can you say that you're environmentally responsible?
So, Mr. Sachs, I've informed you multiple times that item number 22 is not open
I'm
for
not
public
talking
comment.
about item 22. I'm talking about the program in item 22. You have a program called the Supporters Alliance for
So,
Environmental
Mr. Sachs,
Responsibility.
I'm going to move you to general public comment. So you have 1
This
minute
is
for general public
bullshit.
comment.
Okay, so general public comment. So I appreciate the display you put out about Martin Luther King Jr. Hospital. So I'm wondering, is anybody concerned about sickle cell anemia? You have this problem with this COVID and novel coronavirus, but sickle cell anemia affects African Americans. And unfortunately, there is no more affordable care. That was done away with by one of the supervisors who had that program. So I'm wondering, because I remember Todd Gurley was upset he was going to get affordable care. And then it turned out he lost his affordable care. So maybe he was concerned because his family suffered from the effects of sickle cell anemia, which affects African Americans. But you don't have a program about that. Why the fuck not? And if you want to develop property, why don't you develop the 2 properties that are right across the street from Bitcoin Arena? They've been being built for over 10 years now, and nobody's going to goddamn thing about them. You're going to put a 7-story building in a residential area? That's fucked up. Say for responsibility, environmental responsibility, you're doing just the opposite.
Mr. Sachs, your time has expired.
What the fuck is going on?
I fucking love him. I could have him on here for 25 minutes, just listen to him babble about everything. I love him. He's my fucking favorite. He's my fucking favorite. Yeah, Todd Gurley, the Rams player. I don't know where he goes. Oh, viewer discretion
Which
advised.
items would you like to
Viewer
speak on?
discretion advised.
Well, motherfucker, I'm gonna speak on all motherfucking items 1 through 9 and fucking items 21 through 25.
So you have 3 minutes for the
and
items
23
and 1
fucking
minute for
special
general
on
public
anything I
comment.
want to
Please
fucking
start the
talk
time.
about, including non-agenda fucking public comment, you stupid dumb motherfucker, pencil neck rubber stamper.
So that's not on the agenda. Please
Yeah.
stick to the agenda items.
Yeah,
Your 3
now I got
minutes
your
have started.
attention, bitch, on 22, bitch, regarding Plum.
Item number
Plum
22 is not
equals-
open for public comment. This
All
is
right.
your only warning.
Well,
if you
that's
speak
on my
to it again, I'm
non-agenda
going to
public
move you to
comment, so
general
you
public
know now,
comment.
nigga. So on 21, no, fuck 21. Let's go to Noodle on item number 1. Let's go to Noodles. Where is Noodle, by the way, on item 1? fucking Vesper Avenue Street lighting district. Like, we really need fucking lighting districts. When we're talking about food in our districts, why can't we have lighting that reflects what we're seeing, what we're eating, instead of becoming obese, fat fucking bitches? That's item one.
Mr. Herman, item 1 is a street lighting
Yeah,
district.
now I'm going
It has
to item
nothing to
number
do
2
with the
now,
food
and
items.
here a
So
protest
you have been
against a
warned. This
proposed
is your only
fucking improvement for
additional
fucking
warning, or I'm gonna
maintenance
move you to
in
public comment, or
Sepulveda
general
Street,
public comment.
you fucking interrupter. And then I'm going to go to item number 3, continued fucking consideration for hearing protests off of Malbert Avenue, asshole. Then I'm going to go to item number 4, dickhead, and CD4, ramen noodle soup, regarding the Los Angeles fucked up administrative code under Proposition 218, you fucking chink. And then I'm going to go to fucking item 6, asshole, under CD7, fuck street lighting. And then I'm going to go to item number 7, CD1, fuck your improvement on maintenance for street lighting in the district. Now I'm on topic, asshole. Now you're not interrupting me. Look at Timothy. He's interrupting me, but I'm not on that topic right now. So my last one is on item number 9, CD14. We support Kevin DeLeon because he does things right. He says on the record, I got balls and you're not going to stop me from doing my job. And that's a good thing off of 66th Street, because the more lighting in the district, the more we have to approve Kevin DeLeon for re-election. Fuck current price. He's lost weight. Put him on a food bank. The man needs some
So,
food.
Mr. Herman, I'm going to move you to
Now
general.
into
None
my
of that is on
non-agenda
topic.
public
So you
comment,
have 1 minute for general public
42
comment.
USC 1983, you stupid motherfucker. Stupid motherfucker, yeah. I'll move my glasses aside just like you, a stupid motherfucker. Fuck Israel. Send the Jews back to Israel. Save America. I want constitutional betterment. You know why I want constitutional betterment? Because this fucking society, this fucking country is fucked up because of Asian people that brought COVID and disrupted our whole 3 years of understanding why Jew of that Bloomfield has not recognized that the Palestinians are fucking up the Hamas people, and it shouldn't be that way. Let the motherfuckers kill each other. It's a holy war. Let God sort out later. It is a motherfucking reason why 42 USC 1983 politely, fuck you.
Your time has expired. So for people who are joining us for the first time in council chambers or who are listening to this meeting, I just want to reiterate that obviously no one endorses or approves of. Mr. Herman, please vacate the podium. This is your only warning. You are in violation of the council rules. That nobody on this council endorses what is said, but that we have to take public comment. Mr. Spindler, good morning. Which items would you like to speak on?
Yes, all the goddamn shitty items and general comment.
So you have 3 minutes for the items. Yes. That is items 1 through 9, 21, yes. And 23 through 25, as well as the special item that is the Rule 23 motion.
Yes,
so
and
3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment.
Can you put the time back on my clock, human? You're rolling my time while you're talking.
Right?
Thank you. Now we get to number 1 and number 4. That anorexic skinny cunt Nithya Ramen Noodle is at it again. Taxing her people up the asshole. She bends over the taxpayers in CD4 worse than them centurions do at those hazing incidents at LAPD. So let's go over Vesper Avenue, shithole, Weddington Avenue, shithole. Okay, that's right. We support nothing. We oppose it. And then number 4, Waverly Drive. Oh, wait a minute. There was a scandal at Waverly Drive. And Glendale Boulevard. Oh, is Nithya doing something bad on number 4? Let's ask Kevin. Yes, she is. Okay, we'll look into that. Then we get to number 3, the fake socialist Hugo. The Reagan Republican Hugo Soto, taxing his citizens up the asshole. Shame on you. And then we get to the big fat buckethead. Buckethead? pet McOscar. He's got a size of a Home Depot bucket head on number 2, sitting there with that big fat head on Sepulveda Street in Grand. That's a shithole. You
Didn't
don't
we
need
call him
lights
Buckethead?
there. But Kevin's doing one of them. Where? Number 9. Oh, okay. Let's see. Stately Avenue and Avenue 66. No, that's a crime area. That's different. Kevin's just trying to catch the criminals on number 9. We will support the lighting.
I did, right?
And what
last
about
week?
number 1? Oh, number 1 is San Fernando Road and Edward. That's in CD1. We support that as well. Even though Unisys thought we wouldn't, we fooled her, didn't we? And then we have CD3, a lighting district at Tarzana and Mecca Avenue. Yes, I support it. Anything that involves the Muslims, I'm in favor of. Go to Mecca and pray. Allahu Akbar.
So,
Let's
Mr.
say it in
Spindler,
a,
that is not on the
Allahu
agenda. This is
Akbar.
your only warning. Please stick to the agenda items, or I'm going to move you to general public
Well,
comment.
the street's called Mecca, get it? Now, we get to the special item for those filthy rich Jews in CD11 and CD5. Why can't we get the homeless money in CD1 where we really need it, on Carondelet Avenue and Hoover?
It's Carondelet, but okay.
Yes, that's right, people. That's what's happening, Kevin, is that these people are shoveling that money with this big shovel. And they're sitting there and putting it into those rich, wealthy, white areas
Yes,
while
John
taking
T.
your money and stealing it. That's why they won't put you on committees, because they're a bunch of crooks you work with. And now we'll get to the general. The biggest thing Kevin will do in his life was item 22. You must defeat that project, or you will not get reelected. That's right. It's over. That's it. Will you go against the shady union of the Israelis and the investors? Or will you go back to the people and show the love to the Lincoln Heights neighborhood? This is a big time. Will you support the money changers and cash those checks you got for those $127,462.22 of campaign donations in the last quarter, or stand with the people? Because I'll tell you this, Nick Pacheco easily could win that seat by having one little farm animal on his side, and I don't want to do it. No, I'll be with you, Kevin, but I'm not, no. I want the project stopped. I want all projects stopped. And I want Marchese indicted because the Channel Law Firm dug up the dirt on you, Weezer 2.0. You're going to prison.
Oh, Weezer.
Andrew Graebner, Joe.
Oh, here we go. Under
John
or over
Scudder,
again.
Lori.
Under over 23.
Cardenas, Margarita Franco. Claudio Bovel.
Under over 23.
Good morning. Which
look
of the
so
items
awesome
would you
today.
like to speak on?
The the Rule 23 thing and general comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the item.
All right. The special motion is to approve another inside safe operation, inside starving. Basically do some sweeps and house like 6 people in a cheap motel room 30 miles away with no food or blankets, and then then you'll have and then you'll just do another sweep on everyone else, and that's what you do. It's just sweeps with a little bit of occasionally you'll stick someone in a cheap motel room with no services, no food, no blankets, all kinds of ridiculous restrictions. Inside starving. All right, let's move on to general comment. Marquise, I'm wondering if the reason you took over is because so that people would stop noticing that you were laughing it up with Kevin De Leon for the entire first half of the meeting. But none of you should be supporting with him. None of you should be working with him. Kevin De Leon needs to go. He needs to resign now. He needs to withdraw his bid to run for re-election. And, we've been saying this for over a year, but none of you care. All of you want him to be on this council clearly and all of you want him to be reelected because none of you are doing anything. I mean, Ulysses, people are starting to get upset that you keep voting for his motions. You scheduled a special meeting of your committee just to rush through one of his motions last week. Stop supporting his motions unless you want him to be reelected, which you claim you don't. So if you don't, then stop voting for his motions. My gosh.
Oh man, there you go. 13. It was under. Dude, his hair is awesome. I love it. And if he doesn't look like the killer from Last Action Hero that tried to kill Arnold, I don't know.
If you could please remind us of
just
the name
like
you
him.
signed up under and the items you would like to speak on.
Yes, my name is Claudio Bell. Just a general comment.
So you
I'm
have
here
1
to
minute.
Jack.
address Jackie Robinson Stadium in regards to trash that's left over after the event for about 2 or 3 days. And manpower is needed at the stadium to clean the place up because too much trash. And also, I would like to say that the Glory Homes apartment complex, I'm here to address the condition that is unhealthy to live there and is unsafe to live there. And I have a picture of the trash at Glory Homes. The county inspector came, and he finally saw the evidence in regards to the condition of Glory Homes, trash all over the place and rodents and so forth. But I wanted to say also to the field rep that represented 10th District, you have lied to the community, you have lied to me. So again, Jackie Robinson Stadium, please, after every event, trash is left over for 2 or 3 days, manpower is needed. Thank you very much, and we'll see you guys in 2024, which is called re-election.
Just put the mask on his face. You know, he's got a mask on his face. Trying to get it on his mouth, but got the little mask on. That's him, bro. The same haircut, same everything, bro.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak on.
That's him, dude.
Yeah, the name I signed up under is John Scudder, Detail Express Construction. And I'm going to be speaking on all items.
So the items open for
Ripper.
public comment are 1 through 9, 21, and 23 through 25, as well as the special. So you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the items.
Before I start the time, item 18 is being held, and I would like to speak on item 18.
So item 18 is not open for public comment, but you can speak to it during general. So you have 3 minutes for the items that are open and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the items.
Could you put my time back on the clock, please? John Scudder. So I'm going to start with the lighting. We're going to talk about the lighting on number 1. I oppose that lighting and what you want to do in regards to Wedding Street. I miss the lighting commissioner. We have no lights on Union Pacific where my company is. We need the street lights on Union Pacific. There are no street lights. It's nothing but auto body shops, buildings, and cabinet makers and construction. We need our lights for our safety. I know on number 2, with the improvement. In regards to item number 6, which had to deal with the Tahunga Avenue.
X-wing
I'm
pilot.
against that. There are other areas that need lighting. I mean, I can go through some more streets in Skid Row that don't pertain to me that need to be lit and well maintained. In regards to 22, I guess I have to hold that for public comment.
Item number 22 is not open for public comment.
Yeah, I said I'll hold it for that. Number 12.
I'm sorry, number 12 is also not open for public comment. So you can speak to it during general if you'd like.
Oh, my apologies. All right. And the other one had to deal with, well, I'll just jump in it, man. So I'm going to speak on 18 real quick, which I think I go into my general time. In regards to the program, which you guys want to allocate another 2.257, it's like $2 million, $257,000 for Project Home Key. Then you also want to appropriate another $1.57 million for another project. I think that money is too much and very over allocated. I mean, we have a huge reduction in homeless right now, and I think that money should be switched to long-term solutions in regards to building houses, low-income houses. We also need to address another upcoming issue that you guys are passing to try to remove RVs off the street. We just spent $1.279 million down the street to put up a tiny home. For the same amount of allocations that you're using for the water, the sewer, you can have an RV park and location so that now all these people you keep pushing from one side of town to the other with their RVs can have a place, and you can charge them and get money back on it. It doesn't have to be free. I mean, I'm a contractor. I need to come help develop this city as well.
Right? Spitting facts.
Sofia Quiones, Esmeralda Landeros, Clara Solis.
I still get my 1 minute general, right?
No, you got your time.
No, you got
So
your
that
time.
was
Get
your
up out of
general
here.
public comment. So
Yeah.
Nah,
Thank
man,
you.
You done got your time, dick.
Vincent Montalvo, Amy Mintier, Terry Gallegos.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak on.
Lori Candina speaking on general comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute.
Thank you. I am from AFSCME District Council 36. I'm here today to uplift the safety concerns and issues of the great librarians in this city. They are working in very unsafe conditions. Some of our branches do not have security guards. Our librarians are being subjected to lewd acts, threats, along with the patrons of the library. We want the council to take up this issue. They need security at the libraries. We need our workers to be in safe conditions along with the patrons. Thank you.
Well, I highly doubt it's kids that need to go and read over there or adults. I'm thinking it's your houseless neighbors that you love propping
Rosario
up are now showing their
Munoz,
cocks
Chuck,
to you
Chuck Trujillo
at the
Seth
library, and now it's a problem.
Lewandowski, Andrea Ramirez, Ada Murillo,
But these people won't fix it.
Dr. Truthbay,
Did she say library? I didn't hear
Nicole
it.
Corona, Jason Lee,
Where the berries lie.
Tanisha Brown, Andrew G.
Oh, Andrew G. Oh, no, wait. My bad. That was Johnny G. I was thinking, fuck. Got all excited for a second. I was like, dang, Johnny G's up in this joint. I ain't seen Johnny G in a minute, bro. Gotta go back and find that Johnny G of him talking about walking into the light poles. Now they need to change the light poles. I need it.
Good morning. If you
Hi.
could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak on.
Yes, Tanisha Brown, General, and 18.
So item 18 is not open for public comment, but
I'll
you
do
can
for
speak to it
general?
during general. So you
Okay.
have 1 minute for general public comment.
Okay. So my comment is about just the fairness of housing and the funding. Me being a new developer as a Black woman in LA, I have contacts I can partner with and things of that nature, but it's just hard to get the opportunity. In regards to public housing, supportive housing that needs rehabbing, there's no opportunity to even do that. And I feel like to scale the business, getting people that they have purpose, they are doing this for a reason, not just for the tax credit, where it makes sense, where there's actually supporting, people of color who knows the situation, the problem that we're dealing with in Los Angeles. And so I came here today because there's no answers. There's emails all day, every day. There's phone calls, no one calls you back. It's exhausting. And I need a solution. There's all these grants out there, but what's the solution? Because I haven't seen it. And doing research, doing development, doing documentation, just tech, I see the numbers. Ooh, that's it. Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Fucking Mr. Herman. He's an asshole. He's
Good
too
morning.
funny,
If you
dude.
could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak on. Oh, I think the last speaker, I don't know if you left your cell phone on the podium.
So that wasn't Coronado. It was Kona Kai
Ms. Brown, I think you
Pool?
left your cell phone.
Uh-oh. Girl, you already left your phone up in there.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak on.
to use the
Chuck Trujillo, general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute.
We've been in chambers for 6 weeks now, joining you guys. And We sent out a letter to each council member and also forwarded it to the mayor, detailing our duties as park film monitors and our needs. Some of those needs were, a motion for an emergency due to the strike, the 1,040 limitation, wages to industry standard, and vehicle compensation. Bottom line is, we've been classified as park activity monitors and rec assistants, which we aren't. We're park film monitors, and we do play a role with park activities.
hall
when they have
monitor?
a marathon or P22, for instance.
What's up, Todd?
We do play a role there, but we are park film monitors, and to keep us classified as rec assistants is a way to keep our wages down also. So we just like some correction in that area and some help. Thank you.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak on.
Good morning. My name is Seth Lewandowski, and I'm here to do general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute.
I genuinely love my job as a park monitor, and I love our city, Los Angeles. Our parks, I believe, are one of our greatest treasures, so I feel privileged that my job is to work in and to protect them. I love working for a department, the Park Film Office, that is one of the few departments that actually makes a profit for the city. And despite this, we monitors do not receive pay that reflects the importance of our position. For instance, my part-time job as a caterer, which more often than not is simply providing food and drink to well-heeled Angelinos, pays at least double what I make as a park monitor for work that, in my humble opinion, is not nearly as important. Not only that, many of the working conditions are better. For instance, if a catered event is canceled within 24 hours of its scheduled start time, I'm paid for 5 hours. At the Park Film Office, if an event is canceled just before I leave my house, I'm paid nothing. And if I have left my house, I'm paid 2 hours. That's it. It's an untenable thing, and we're asking for your help as employees who actually make a profit for the city. Thank you.
Come on, bro. You walked outside, drove around the corner real quick, went to the corner store, came back, and got paid 2 hours.
Good afternoon. If you could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you would like to speak on.
Ada Murillo, a general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute.
Good morning, good afternoon, President Pro Tem, and the rest of you council members that I have had the pleasure of working with.
Pleasure.
I am here because I am the Vice President of Local 3090. I represent the park monitors and several other classifications, 2 of them being the workers at the zoo and at the library. This weekend, I had the pleasure of going to monitor conditions at the zoo. And like Lori Condina says, there's problems with the security. Please, resources, I have said it again, LAPD. I have 156 vacancies of civilians that can be utilized to take those officers that are full duty and put them out and stop asking for cash overtime so that they can man the zoo and the library, which are city facilities that they need to take care of. Thank you.
Another Democrat pulled the fire alarm. Very timely. Notice how fast that story went under the rug? Is that Dr. Truth, Critical Truth Bay?
Good
Looks like
afternoon.
Hi, point of order before you start. You said items that are available for comment is 1 through 10?
The items that are open for public comment are 1 through 9, 21, 23 through 25, and the special Rule 23 motion as well.
Now, why is 18 not included in that?
So again, this isn't here for discussion. Which items would you like
It's
to
not
speak
here
on?
for this, you just make up the rule as you go, city attorney.
Which items would you like to
Stop
speak
Asian
on?
hate. All of them. All of them in public comment.
So you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment.
All right, since you guys are off key, 18 should be included in that discussion, but you say no. So 22 and 23.
22 is not open for public comment. It has been sent back to Plum. You can speak to it during general, 23 is open for public comment.
Okay, so contracts with the airports. I think Arnold Sachs said enough with the CEQA guidelines. One of the things that I'd like to see more importantly is to see black
Gets to the
employees
news, Tim,
in
we'll
these
show it.
spaces. You do have a lot of airport
hovercraft.
airport employment. A lot of them are baggage handlers and security guards. But when it comes to building in this area, you don't have a lot of black contractors. And even though you may think that the crumbs that we get is enough, it's not enough. When you guys are changing the agenda right in front of us and then you tell me it's not up for discussion, that is not your right to continue to be misleading.
So respectfully, that is not on the
Respectfully.
agenda. This is your only warning. Please
And
stick
what
to
you
the
gonna
agenda
do?
item, so
Cut
I'm
it
gonna
down to
move
a
you
minute? What are
right
you
now
gonna do?
in
Not
the
give
to
us
general
funding?
public
What are you gonna
comment.
do? Lock us up, kill our babies? What are you gonna do that you haven't done
So,
already?
Again, you've been warned. I'm going to move you to general public
Yeah,
comment.
move
So
me
you
to
have
general
1 minute for
public
general
comment.
public comment.
So I need people that look like you to stop coming in my neighborhood, shutting up shop, and then don't employ us. That's what I
This
want you
is
to do,
not
city
on
attorney.
the
This
agenda.
is
You
general
wanna
public
get to
comment.
the agenda item?
Oh, they muted her. That wasn't
Never
me.
silence me. You go out of your way to disrespect black women while you smirking there. You got an infatuation for Latino men. That's your business. I'm not your wife. So what I'm telling you, when it comes to black equity for women, you better fund us. $75,000 you already owe us. You and your sorry ass crew that's sitting there, and Bella Lama's tossing her hair all over the place. And while we up here trying to house the homeless, you ain't doing nothing to fund us. You're going out of your way. So please don't disrupt me. If you can't cut the check, and next election is going to be you on the ballot. So you can continue on with your corruption. So what I'm saying is that black equity needs to happen. And I'm saying if you want peace in Israel, you find the darkest person in your region and you support them. You empower them. And you're going to see peace. Aside from that, equal opportunity
Speaker, your
racism
time
goes
has
everywhere.
expired.
Dang, she went in on him. Did she just out homeboy? I think she did.
Speaker, we need you to vacate the podium so we can move on to the next speaker.
Yeah, that's me.
So,
That
Speaker, you are still disrupting this meeting. I need you to be silent when it is not your turn to speak. So we need to move on to the next speakers.
that's them muting, not me.
Hold on just a second, please.
Stop Asian as she does it.
Good afternoon. If you could please remind us of the
She's
name that
crazy,
you signed
man.
up
Dr.
under and the
Critical
items you
Truth
would like to
Bay.
speak on.
Ladies and
Vincent Montalvo, item 22, and general public comment.
So item number 22 has been sent back to Plum, so it's not open for public comment, but you can speak to it
Looks
during
like a
general public
hovercraft to
comment.
me, but
Hold
someone's
on.
saying it's a hydrofoil.
Mr. Herman, do not interrupt the public comment. You have been warned multiple times throughout this meeting for disrupting the meeting, including public comment. So I'm
Dude,
sorry.
he's gonna get kicked out.
Item number 22
He's
is
not
not
making
open
it
for public comment,
the
but
whole
you can
time.
speak to it during
No way.
general. So are there any other items you'd like to speak to?
No.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for general public comment.
So I come before here today because I'm speaking on the item 22, which we feel that is out of scale for our neighborhoods. We brought it up to our elected officials. We've also brought up the issues of environment, of endangered species.
Bro, he's not
One of
making
our
it.
main problems that we see with some of these process with developments is that the reports that are coming out from the developer side, which then creates a bias for us as people trying to defend under CEQA. And what we look at here is that this body itself approves ordinances that tries to protect wildlife.
Damn you.
But at the same time, they're not defending anybody. Because as the people bring up the issues of endangered species, the history of the land, which is an old ostrich farm, old alligator farm, oil fields, none of these reports exist within the city records. They don't even come up on the developers' reports. And yet, in the committees and even again on these boards, a lot of these projects get passed. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we'll go to
What channel?
public
is it,
comment
Jason?
virtually.
Pursuit on Telemundo. All right, so let me
First
take a look.
caller,
Relax.
which
Hold
items
on,
would
let
you
me
like
take a
to
look.
speak on?
Let me take a look.
Yeah, hi, Daniel Gus, Daniel
I see it.
Substack.com. Just general public comment today.
Okay, good afternoon. So you have 1 minute for general public comment.
Yeah, terrific. On DanielGus.substack.com
Live chase,
today,
guys.
I have
Oh
a
boy, here we
story
go.
about an office of
Oh boy, he's
compliance
jamming like a
which
Duke
is
boy.
completely redundant to the already corrupt Ethics Commission.
14 freeway south in Canyon Country.
Multi-million-dollar boondoggle that City Council is going to try to do for people who don't know when to recuse themselves from City Council issues. DanielGus.substack.com, and I'll show you
Come on.
next multi-million-dollar redundancy in City Hall. Also, council members, since Ms. Hernandez won't address it, why is LA Animal Services taking donated money to the Animal Welfare Trust Fund and now using it for salaries instead for admin salaries?
Come on, man. Come on. Guys, it's locked up on that end. Hold on. Shit, guys, give me a sec here. I'm going to go on the other side and see if... We do have the radio up. Just give me a moment here. Damn. Come on. Come on, please come back, Telemundo. Up. There we go. Oh, nope. Oh, come on. There it is. Okay. Guys, give me a sec here. I'm working. I'm trying to get her. Bill. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's driving crazy right now. All right. Yeah, he's driving fucking fast.
He's heating up like a trending topic.
Dude, he's going to wreck nasty. If he hits anything, he's wrecking nasty. I was hearing something there on CHP's Blue channel, but I'm not hearing anything. Hold on, guys. Let me go to the New Hall. New Hall area. Hold on, guys. Hello, Valley, New Hall. There we go.
Going south on Center Point, south on Center Point. South on Center Point.
Yeah, there we go.
Fitness parking lot, LA Fitness parking lot. Copy, LA Fitness parking lot. It's going to be Carl Boyer Drive. We're westbound Carl Boyer Drive towards Soledad.
All right, guys, let me change the title, too. Hold on.
We're headed towards Soledad.
That was a close one, Billy. Oh, he sideswiped the car. Oh, it's getting crazy.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh boy, here he comes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Sideswiped him.
Alright, looks like eastbound Soledad Canyon. We are going underneath the Golden Valley Road and continuing eastbound here. Eastbound Soledad under Golden Valley, continuing eastbound.
Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Thank you.
And make a correction here. It's actually Golden Triangle Road. It's parallel with Golden Valley. It's coming up to an intersection. Right. It's kind of Rainbow Drive, and now your right turn onto Soledad Canyon. It looks like eastbound Soledad Canyon. Now on the eastbound Soledad.
Whoa, Canyon Country, guys. Wrong side of the road. Viewer discretion is advised, guys. Viewer discretion is advised. Holy shit. Oh, boy. Dangerous as fuck here, guys. Holy shit. Oh, boy. Get off that side of the road, dude. Oh, cross traffic. Oh. Yeah, we're in Canyon Country, Santa Clarita area, guys.
We're continuing eastbound Soledad. Next street coming up will be White Canyon Road. It's going to be a light at that intersection. Eastbound on Soledad.
You don't fear death. You welcome it.
Hey, he's boxed in here at the intersection. He has nowhere to go. He has to wait on a red light in traffic. He's going to be holding number 2 lane.
When the police hit the lights, I do not slow down. Okay.
He's going over to the turn lane here. Try to make a left-hand turn, guys. So if you go in the turn lane, there you go.
Oh, ADW suspect, guys.
Still boxed in. I got
Or
one
assault
CHP behind him.
suspect.
He just hit a car. The truck just hit him. Looks like the truck is backing up into our CHP officer now. The suspect is out from Belling.
Uh-oh,
He's running
shit.
left down here, west.
We got a runner, guys.
Rice Canyon towards the gas station. Looks like I got one CHP in pursuit. It's going towards the Big Lots,
There
guys.
he goes. He's backing up.
Into the Big Lots parking lot. Looks like Mel Stanek wearing all black.
All right, so we got a runner. We know that. Hit that car.
I got one CHP.
Oh, shit! Holy shit! Holy shit, that was crazy! Oh, boy.
Run.
There he goes!
I got multiple officers making contact. That CHP officer that was rammed by the truck. I just want to make sure you are okay. Do you need a paramedic?
California Chrome digs deep, he finds more. Shared belief is stretching him every yard of the way.
Get him! Oh, he sacked his ass! Oh! Oh, he racked him! Woo! I love it. Dog piling. Santa Clarita Sheriff there too, guys.
431, yeah. Just check on that white cruiser in front, please.
See, it goes to show you the delay, guys. You know what I mean? You're so much further ahead with the radio. You know, a good 20 seconds or so. That was a good little
431, are you up?
exciting chase there. Assault suspect. Santa Clarita here, guys. So we have the Santa Clarita Sheriff Department there.
The suspect vehicle, it looks like the reverse lights are still on. It can't go anywhere because it's against the CHP cruiser. I just want that officer just to turn off the vehicle here. Make sure that doesn't go anywhere.
We don't want problems.
500 reaches to the suspect vehicle, put it in park. 155, copy, we turn to the suspect vehicle and put it in park. LAS 197. S1, copy 97.
By the white car.
All right.
All deputies are code for Adam by the Big Lots, checking out CHP officer with their traffic units to block eastbound Soledad towards white.
Right in front of Big Lots.
Alright, looks like they do have one in custody. I just want to confirm all officers are good, and we do not need paramedics for any officers. Can we confirm that
Marcel's up there, I bet.
15, and we'll go to Santa Clarita LTAC for further traffic. Thanks.
All right, so they're switching to a tactical frequency. Uh-oh, his pants are down. Viewer discretion is advised.
Your balls are showing.
CC over 5.
Yeah, he sideswiped that one car. He hit this other car while he was trying to get over. And then obviously this dude just, I don't know what homie was thinking. That's a supervisor, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what he was thinking. Like, I don't know. I mean, did you just really wanted to get a new Charger? Or you're tired of that one? That's all I can think. Well, at least we got us a little chase, right? A little Tuesday chase. Can't go wrong with that, ladies and gents. Let's see here. We'll see where these ding-dongs are at. I'm sure they're at the...
They say don't do it. He's still going to push forward. Why? Because he owes favors. This is what it's about. Owing somebody and getting elected again. Get unions to back you. Then you make sure that they get the work instead of getting contractors to put up a bond and let them get the work at half the cost. The unions could do the city work. The union should be able to do the city work. And
Chase is always good. That's why I said when it goes to the news, I'm on it.
They should keep working.
They're going to go right.
But there is a way to save the city, and it's not by using lobbyists to get elected. Everyone there got elected by some kind of lobbyist that backed them up with finances. That's what I was told. You're going to need a lot of money.
I will be live
to run.
tonight, Damon.
That doesn't help the community.
Caller, your time is expired.
Sounds weird talking
This will be our last caller.
Oh, of course.
Next caller, which items would you like to speak on?
Which caller? That'll be Brock. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Caller with the last 4 digits, 1991. Please press *6 to unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Which items would you like to speak on?
Speaking to the public, I have 1 through 9 general, and then general comment. Okay. Curran Coon Price should not be allowed to vote on items 1 through 9 of city maintenance because he is an indicted criminal. Uncle Tom on bail awaiting trial.
So, caller,
Corrupt.
I'm not sure which item you're speaking on. Please identify the item you're speaking on.
Well, Scooter, I
1
was
through
just
9.
rushing
I'm
so
just about
quickly.
finishing this up.
I should have had it. But
This is 1 through 9, and it's related to that. Okay? Should I start all over again? Okay, awaiting trial, corrupt Curran Price. See, you started.
Right in front of Starbucks, huh?
We're
star, folks.
Speaker,
Nice
1
to
through
meet you.
9 are street
Pop
lighting
update.
items. So I'm going to ask that you stick to the items, or I'm going to move you to general public comment. So,
Okay,
again, they're street
Okay, let
lighting
me
items.
just. Oh, gosh. Stop me so I can think. All right. Demanding the Heather Hutt not be allowed to
Airbag
vote.
pop.
These people should not represent anyone.
So,
Stop Israel's
caller,
bombing
I've
of
asked you to
hospitals. Now
stick
I'm
to the
going
items
general
multiple
comment.
times. I'm going to move you to general public
comment.
comment, so you have 1 minute for general
Okay.
public comment.
Okay. Stop Israel's bombing hospitals, starving and murdering
Was, Katie,
Palestinians.
was.
By the latest homeless count, the unhoused number have increased by, again, over 10% due to the sleazy council incompetence and corruption. Public coon criminal Curran Price has been indicted and is currently out on bail. He is out on bail and sitting there voting on corrupt city council. Curran Price has been indicted and should have his salary, position, and pension immediately revoked, just like convicted criminal Mark the Criminal Pimp Ridley Thomas and Marquise Dawson. This has not happened because the corrupt Armenian dictator Paul Kerkorian is protecting the criminal. The black community can only see that he is corrupt Uncle Tom Black Coon politician representing. These ridiculous so-called presentations are just
That's your time.
from the
Thank
fact.
you. All right, that concludes public comment, both in person and virtually. Madam Clerk, if you can tell us what items are available for votes.
Yes, Mr. President.
Yes,
Council
Mr.
may now
President.
vote on items 1 through
I hate
9,
the president.
21,
Maybe he's the
24,
pro temp.
and also the special one or the Rule 23 item at this point, sir.
All right. Those items are now before us. Open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
13 ayes.
All right, what's
Mr.
next?
President?
Yes,
There is a request to send the special one or Rule 23 forthwith, sir.
without objection.
Yeah, they took him down pretty good.
What's next?
That crash
Next,
was
sir,
wild. I
is the separate
wasn't expecting
vote on
him to do
item
that.
number 10, and that was called special by Councilmember Soto Martinez.
All right, that item is before us. Any comments, Mr. Soto Martinez? If not,
I don't
let's
know, but
open the
whoever's
roll,
the the camera
Close
op
the
isn't
roll,
doing a great job of
tabulate
it.
the vote.
They're using that joystick, and it's going too far to the
11 ayes,
left, too
2
far to the
noes.
right. It's, you know.
All right, what's next?
There's either these knobs that
Next
Marcel was
would
showing me
be
or the
items
joystick.
18 and
Joystick's
23,
easier for
and
most
that
young,
one,
newer people to use.
It should be held on
You
the
should be
desk
using the
just a
knobs.
moment.
And
All right, we're holding it on the desk so that Mr. Price can properly recuse himself as he requested at the beginning of the meeting.
shout out to Marcel. He's up there, I think.
Mr. Price has now left chambers and recused himself accordingly. And items 18 and 23 are before us. Please
Yeah, I
open the
think their
roll,
feed's done already.
close the roll, tabulate the vote.
They done
12 ayes.
All right. What's next?
Should be a singer,
And
bro.
finally, item 25, that's the closed session item.
All right, if we can prepare the chambers for closed session, that is
Oh, that's it, huh?
members of the council operating the staff meeting, as well as one staff member for each council office.
All right, so they're going to kick everybody out here. Big boy wasn't that big, though. Didn't get far, that's for sure. You know, your adrenaline's pumping and it helps you a little bit, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're kind of stuck. You know, it's it only takes you so far in a sense.
I checked that vehicle earlier today. It's 422 from last night.
So I don't get the copyrights. Drew is like, let's see what's going on in the bar over here. Oh, I guess that's it for today, guys. For now, anyways. I mean, we got us a chase in and we got us a LA City Council meeting. That's not bad. Could be worse, right? Then, of course, 8 o'clock tonight we'll be live for all our normal Taco Tuesday action. Go over here to the... Go and you can hear the drones buzzing. Sounds like a drone to me. Lakers play today too? Yeah, I think the Kings do as well. Marcel in here? Let's see him. Is he up in there, Jack? Where's he at? See him. Oh, you got on? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brock. It was Pink Taco. I'll have to go back and replay it. Of course, there had to be a chase, right? Well, thank you, Matt. And thank you to all you guys who come hung out, donoed, thumbed up, hung out, and had a good time for this morning. That's how we did it. We had a decent little city council meeting, and we got a little chase. Could have been worse, right? An old stink bomb hang out. He did classic loafing, Classic loaf mode over there with Mr. Tuxedo Cat. And by the way, I saw this thing on Tuxedo Cats that they actually say that it's a trait that they actually like to act like dogs. So now that explains everything. It explains everything I ever needed to know about him. I love him. My baby boy. Yeah, I love him. So, I will see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully there's no chases till then, because I have some stuff to do. I need to get it done, and I don't, I know they say, one spawns another, and it usually does. So I'm just hoping if we get a chase, and I'd like a chase tonight again, but just tonight, like 8:15, 8:17, boom, get us a nice chase. Who knows? Or maybe even like 7:55. How's that? So I couldn't even title it chase. Start off right away. Get some, it'd be fun. So yeah, just want to say thank you. and have a fantastic day. If you can't make it, I understand. Enjoy the rest of your day. Other than that, Stink Bomb and myself will be out of here. I will see you guys, like I said, at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So until then, have a fantastic one, and I'll see you guys later.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, you